Yeah. You are tuned in to the Star 5 podcast.
That tea was good as fuck.
I am one of your hosts here, E Trillionaire. You can call me Trill for short. You can hit me up on Instagram and X at E_Trillionaire. You can definitely find the pod wherever you get podcasts. And also like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Numbers is going up. And they talking through my intro, but it's alright. I'm gonna start over. No, I'm not. I'm gonna kick it to my left.
Oh man, E. You are now tuned in to the Star 5 podcast. Your boy Jay Supreme, House Jordan 3 on IG. Pass it to my left, man. Welcome to the couch, Dom. Dom is officially on the couch.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
That's a sweater for the couch, man.
Allegedly. But what's good, y'all? Y'all can catch me at Instagram, X, Last of a Dime Breed X. Catch me on Facebook at Dom Daniel. And you know we come with fire content only. And I'm in unfamiliar territory, but I'm going to pass it to my left.
It's a road game.
What's good? Just up back again. Just a Star 5 on IG and X. And Jock, you had to go, man, because we got to beat the Warriors. We campaigning for Steph. We cannot lose. You can't lose to the Warriors if we're trying to get them, you feel me?
Y'all gonna get clay.
That's what you get.
That's a banger.
That's what you get.
And shout out to him Simmons, man. I'm gonna kick it to my left.
I forgot you was still in the league.
You making grown man cry.
Low management. Super low management for him.
Well, you already know what it is, man. It's Jonathan Single Hardy on the book. At Super John on X and Instagram. And you already know what to do, man. Leave your likes, your dislikes, your questions, your suggestions. And y'all know what to do, man. Give us that feedback because we know we need that. And I'm wearing brighter colors because I'm in brighter mood this week. You know, kind of, getting over, the debacle in the bank. But let me get this started before I get sad again.
Yeah. So we gonna kick it off with the fast break segment, and
I know you ain't talking about choking.
I'm gonna start in the NBA, and because last week we was at a funeral, so now things have gotten better.
All right, well I gave him the info.
It's the recap.
Yeah, and so so two official named All-Stars, Joel Embiid of the Philadelphia 76ers and Julius Randle of the New York Knicks, unfortunately won't be participating in Indianapolis due to injury.
Soft.
And the commissioner went out and named his players to replace a center and a power forward / small forward with Trae Young and Scotty Barnes. And what troubles me about these choices when I go to the standings and I look at Atlanta's record at 22-29, a full 7 games under 500. And I go scroll down to the Raptors, they're 18-33. They are currently, 13 games under 500. And I'm trying to figure out, why do these shitty teams need representation at the All-Star team? And my beef is because the Cavaliers, who were supposed to be dead in the water by now,
13 and whatever,
went from 13 and I think 15 or 12 there it was to now 33 and 16, second in the Eastern Conference. J.A.
with the dub tonight,
averaging 19 points and 14 rebounds in this time span, playing absolutely phenomenal basketball and shooting 60% from the field, gets snubbed for these two players on losing teams. So I don't know what the NBA is really about anymore. I'm confused.
They don't sell.
All-Star's never been about
tickets.
I mean, it's weird. It's about the names.
Yeah,
It's about the All-Stars. It's not all NBA teams. That's a little different, but
I mean, it is a bit of a popularity contest, but lately they've been doing it based off.
Well, Trae should definitely be an All-Star. He's been averaging 20 and 10 since he walked into the league.
Scotty's balling this season too.
But it's not translating to winning.
That's not what the All-Star game is about.
So what is it about?
Popularity
Names.
contest and names.
But Scotty Barnes not a name.
Not at all.
He playing a lot better, but
I'll give y'all
see.
Trey.
My thing is, me and he talked about this in the car. I think Trey deserved it because he got star power. He putting up numbers. Well, he putting up what 24 and 11, something like that. He
I'll
putting
give
up
y'all
numbers.
Trey. I'm not giving y'all Scotty Barnes.
I can't give you
not?
Scotty Barnes,
No.
bro.
I understand. Look, just
Rising
understand
stars, he can be in the Rising Star
he's
game
balling.
again.
But if
Right.
y'all gonna give me popularity contest and it's a name, bro, don't nobody know Scotty Barnes. But
But it's
obviously, but this podcast and niggas in Toronto.
And like he said, Julius Randle, a power forward, Joel Embiid, a center. They out, and you replaced them with a guard and a small forward.
So Trey Young.
Jared Allen should definitely be an All-Star
So
game.
Trey Young is
I don't know. I
averaging
don't think that's
27
definite.
points a game and 11 assists. You were right, but these are empty numbers to me because you're 7 games
Oh,
under
27.
500.
So without that, imagine how worse it'd be.
Right. But this putting somebody in the All-Star game because of their name versus somebody that's actually playing well and is deserving are two different things.
Hold on, but they are playing well. They're not playing bad, and they're just a name. They're playing well. It's a team sport. Remember, y'all keep telling me that.
The
It's a
team
team
sucks,
sport.
and you're on it.
But he's good, and he's better than Jared Allen by far.
Yeah, of course, because he got the ball in his hand 90% of the time. We're talking about
No, don't
what
do that.
we're talking about somebody that's playing well, and the team is winning. When two of your key components have been out for 6 weeks, you stepped up. That's All-Star. What are we talking about?
No, I'm
And
with you.
27
Jay
and
should be
11
there.
is an All-Star. What do you mean?
Individually, yeah, but your
That's
team,
what it
your
is. That's what
team-
the All-Star
your
team
team
is about.
ass.
It's about individuals.
Your team is ass.
It's about individuals.
Listen.
And you got empty calories. You just ate a fucking pound cake, but you ain't
No.
and you ain't full.
No.
Listen.
Stop.
You get too emotional.
He's
bro.
averaging 15 and 10. That's
You
not
taking-
even comparable.
Taking this too personal.
You want me to give him just
And
all
that
for a 6-week stretch?
yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's
It's for the
deserving.
whole first half of the season.
We can't do that because Ben
It's the
Wallace.
whole first half
Ben
of the
Wallace
season.
was an All-Star. We're not going to do the 15 and 10
Right.
because Ben Wallace was an All-Star, averaging 6 and 11. So we're not going to do that.
I mean, that's when they had
And
like
he's
4 starters going because they was like invested.
Why? Say it again, now.
Because they were winning. But that only happens.
This
to
is
one.
your now. You're feeding right to
That
this.
only
happens,
happens. That only
right,
happens for one
relax.
team. That usually only happens for the top seed in the East or West.
Right.
When they
That
usually
only happens
send
one
Top
time.
seed in the East.
They usually
They're not.
send at least 3 to 4 players. Just like the Atlanta Hawks. All them players did not deserve to go to be an All-Star. We know that. But Trey, we're giving Trey, but
They're
I give
winning.
you Trey.
I'm
I'm not
Trey.
Scotty.
I'm saying,
I'm not-
I'll give y'all Trey for y'all star power
My
quality.
gripe is with
I-
Scott.
But Scotty,
But Scotty's playing much better than Jared Allen, so why is that a conversation?
I can't agree with
How
you.
is he
No,
not
no.
playing much better than
No, he's
than
not.
Jared Allen? And
So
what can you show me?
18 and 33.
He's not
is
playing
better
with he's not
than-
playing with Donovan
Okay,
Mitchell.
got you.
He's not playing with Donovan
Okay, but
Mitchell.
from that same rationale, you talking about the averages. Jared Allen, yeah, obviously in that time frame, he's averaging 19,
But it's the
18
whole
points a
first
game.
half.
But we're
Why are
talking-
you showing me
he-
6-week stretch? Show
We're
me
not
the
talking-
whole
I'm not
first
talking about-
half.
I'm not talking about 6 weeks because he's still averaging the double for the season.
And what is Scotty Barnes averaging? Please tell me.
20 points and 5 assists. That's not a double.
It's 22. He's averaging
It's
like 8.
20. It's 20.2.
Bro, you're crazy.
And he's the number one option on the team.
And
They
Jared
not.
Allen's not. Exactly. Sorry. You're
So I'm
I'm
point
not
is-
riding with you saying that's a name. Scotty Barnes is not a name in the league.
And I'm saying he should replace
He should-
Joel because he's
right.
a center. Why are you replacing a guard and a small forward with a power forward and a center? That don't make sense.
I'll give y'all. Listen, I'm not fighting against nobody with Trey Young. Trey Young is a name. I'll give you that
Trae
because
Young.
that's what they want to do. They want to sell tickets and put asses in the seats at the All-Star game. I
Oh,
understand. that.
mom, Trey Young's playing. Let's go to the All-Star game.
And
Yes, a
it's-
lot of people would
a lot
say
of people
that.
say that.
A lot of people say that.
But
No one
Scotty,
said that about
I'm
Jared
not
It didn't
rolling
matter.
with. I'm not rolling with Scotty Barnes, bro. It's not happening.
Sorry, I've never had a discussion talking about the NBA and Trey name came young. Trey Young's name came up. I'm sorry.
That's personal, bro. That's personal.
That is 100% personal.
That's personal.
You've been said that.
Even if it's not personal, his name don't come up in the conversation. Oh yeah, man, you seen Trey Young last
So
night?
you say he don't deserve to
No,
be an All-Star?
I'm not saying he's not deserving. But what I'm saying is these are two players on losing teams, and these are just calories.
Listen,
These numbers are calories.
I'm not fighting.
If the Hawks,
Scotty Barnes is
if the Hawks were reversed and they were 29 and 22, I would feel differently. Versus somebody that's on the second seeded team in the East and is playing very, very well.
For a 6-week stretch.
No, for the whole season.
He's playing alright.
I don't think averaging 18 points and getting 14 rebounds in any stretch is all right.
So
Now you're talking about stretch. That's not what he's averaging for the whole first half.
so
of the
I
season.
said in any stretch.
So the number 2 seed and the number 2 seed in the East only got one person representing us.
Yes.
So again, we're not the top seed, but y'all don't think we need at least 2 niggas in there?
New York, they got
that's-
2.
That's
They
not
won
a
the top
standard.
seed.
That's not like a.
Joel should. I mean, not Joel, but Jared Allen should.
But Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle are balling. What is the conversation?
So is
They've been
Jared-
balling for the whole first half. They're
And so has Jared
Allen.
Allen.
Yes,
Why
right.
haven't we? Why have we won
15 and 10
games?
is not balling.
That's an indictment because the Cavs were not playing well at the beginning and he wasn't getting his numbers. But that's not
Okay,
like
that
but that's
counts.
not like average. But okay, but for in the last 7-8 weeks,
Here we go.
dude's been balling.
Okay, but that's not what that's all about. It's about the whole first half.
So I balled
So
for
let's
8
forget-
weeks.
let's forget
I
that
balled
first
for
half.
8 weeks.
Let's forget the first
But
half.
the first 3 weeks I didn't ball, so I don't deserve to be named.
That doesn't matter. Let's forget about it then.
I had a great
That's what you're telling
25 games, but I had a subpar 8 games. But the 25 games, it don't count. Fuck that.
It's been more-
Because I had a
it's
bad
been more
8.
than 8 games.
Come on, man.
Relax.
Miss me with that, bro. It don't make sense to me.
I'm not rolling.
It
This
makes a lot of sense
this
to
is
me.
all politics.
No,
I'm
it's
not rolling with
not.
Scotty Barnes.
Jared Allen's not a fucking all-star this year.
Now, I don't know who he is then.
He one of
You
the,
just
he
named
one
two
of
of
the
them.
best centers in the league.
You just named 2 of them.
He one of the best centers
That's
in
why
the
they
league.
got picked.
He went in Embiid's house, got 27, grabbed 12. Yoke came here, took him out. So he's playing better ball against the better players at his position, and he don't deserve to go. You put up numbers against Yoke and Embiid, but no, you ain't an all-star because this little guy in Canada is balling.
He is. I'll listen to Paolo.
Because he's making the extra
Paolo.
3 this season he didn't make last year because he got more shots because Van Fleet
Follow
not
in there.
there.
Follow in there. And my thing is, I don't think he was snubbed before the
He was snubbed before the picks.
I say I don't believe that, but now yes, for sure snub. Not
He's not going in over Joel.
Joel or even
Joel.
Paolo.
But
Scotty
Scotty
Barnes,
Barnes, bro,
nah,
man, it's just gonna keep
hell
eating
no.
my soul alive, bro.
Fuck no,
That makes
bro.
no sense, bro.
That sound,
Y'all homers.
That sound personal.
It's very personal.
Scotty Barnes, bro.
It's averaging 28 and 6. That's not good.
You seen Toronto play?
That's the best player on his team.
That is 7 games under 500.
He's the best player on his team.
Ben Simmons can be the best player on that team.
Let's switch.
Ben Simmons can be the best player on that team.
All right, relax. Relax, bro.
Ben Simmons can't be the best player on the Toronto Raptors.
No, because he's not averaging 28 and 6.
He'll be the number 1 option there, just like Scotty
He's
Barnes.
the number 1 option on our team. Relax, bro. Stop it.
Bro, you got Bridges, Cam Thomas, chill out,
So
bro.
hold on. So why isn't LaMelo Ball going? He's averaging the same thing.
Was he hurt?
And he's a way bigger name than Scotty Barnes.
Was
He's
he
not
hurt?
winning either.
What does that mean?
He didn't play enough games.
He might have been hurt too, but still.
He played 22 games.
What about Terry Rozier?
What's he averaging?
23.
Yeah, he putting up numbers.
And what else?
It doesn't matter. He's putting up 23 and what? 23 and 6.
And he
He's
was on the losing
He has
team,
better
too.
numbers than Scotty Barnes, and he's on the way. Well, he's not on the worst team now. He was then when he was playing for the Hornets. He's playing for the Heat now, but he's 23 and 6.
Did Bam out of the Bayou get into the All-Star game?
I think so.
I don't know.
I think he did.
He definitely should have though.
You put Bridges in the All-Star?
Miles Bridges,
No.
21, 7, and 3.
I don't even think he's a better player than him.
That's crazy. You know, Miles Bridges, that might be politics. I'll give you that.
All right, I'm about to move on.
Please, because you're bullshit.
No,
I'm just going off you
as
say
usual-
balling,
as
and I just
usual
named
you
you.
are.
He's the best player on his team. He's playing well. He took a jump. He's the biggest name on the team. You're telling me Miles Bridges, Terry Rozier, like, yeah, they're playing better, but they're not names.
And neither is Scotty Barnes.
Yes, he is. Y'all just don't fuck with him. It doesn't matter.
This guy is not.
His fucking coach just went out there and had made an argument that he was a future face of the league. He just pulled that out of his
Never.
ass. He's running his fucking team.
Never. Face of the league?
what,
Never,
which pair
bruh.
of jeans would you prefer, Levi's or Lee's?
Levi's.
Okay, but Lee's is a brand name, right? But you prefer Levi's.
And Jared Allen's not Levi's.
He's more of a.
He's more of a Bullshit.
more of a
Wranglers.
not
Get outta
Wranglers.
here
No,
with my-
no,
Yo.
he's more of a Vans. He's
Bruh,
Vans.
hell
No,
no.
he's not.
He's Vans.
Yeah.
He wears Vans.
Yeah, I'm done.
He's Vans.
Listen,
Jared Allen is horrible.
I never said that.
Jared Allen
I
is
vouch
horrible.
for Jared Allen. I tell him
He
how
not
much
good.
I miss him. I say I
He
wish he
not
was on
good.
my team, so don't do
You don't
that
deserve to be
either.
no All-Star.
I just know you're the
You know what I'm
most
saying?
biased person in here.
You know what I'm saying? You went without your sidekick for 8 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks, and you got better and you proved it. But
But you have an MVP candidate on your team, right? You have an MVP candidate on your team, right?
That
And you're
certainly helps.
15 and 10.
But you
compared
need,
to 20 and 6.
But the
You gotta put up numbers for the whole first half of the season, because that's what that is.
The offense
You have to
went
put up
through.
numbers for the whole first half, not just a stretch. The whole first half.
And by the way, he averaged 6 assists during that span too. So come on
I'm
now.
talking about a span. What's
Yeah.
the whole first half? What is his numbers for the
we're
whole
talking
first half? The
about-
whole
we're talking about-
season. The
we're
whole
talking
season.
about-
Talk
we're
about the
talking
whole
about
season.
4 weeks.
Talk about the whole season.
4 weeks.
Talk about the whole
He didn't get
season.
his
Talk
numbers.
about it, all of it
But he wasn't
combined.
playing bad.
All of it
You
combined.
talking about 4 weeks? He wasn't playing bad in those 4
Was
weeks.
he an all-star those 4 weeks?
Hey man, listen.
Was he an all-star those 4 weeks? Answer the question. Was he an all-star those whole 4 weeks?
He been an all-star.
Was he an all-star for those 4 weeks? Was he an all-star for those 4 weeks?
Yes.
Yeah, you're bullshit.
Yes, he has been
You don't
all-star
wanna
the
answer?
last 8 weeks.
I said those 4 weeks. Was he?
You know what I'm saying?
Was he?
Yes.
Alright, now you're just talking.
Yes, he's been a fucking
Move on.
all-star all
Next,
season.
next,
The
next,
Cavs
next,
don't
next,
win without.
next, next,
What's the next fucking topic then? Put the next
You're
topic
the
on the
point
table
guard.
then. No, you put
You're
it
the
on the
point
table.
guard. This is
You
what you do.
Scotty Barnes, nigga, you put it on the table.
You're
Go
the
put it
point
on the
guard.
table, Scotty Barnes. Put that shit out there. What's the next topic?
I'll drop 28 and 6, just like him.
And your team's still 13 games under 500.
I don't have Donovan Mitchell. I don't have an MVP.
You don't need him. You Scotty Barnes.
I don't have an MVP.
You the best
candidate.
nigga in Canada.
I don't have an MVP candidate to play for me.
You the best nigga in
I
Canada
don't have
besides the
someone dropping 30
Mounties.
on my team to help me.
And you don't average 30, average 27. Get your shit together.
alright, bro. Sheesh.
He dropped 40 tonight.
I bet he did.
Sheesh.
Who guards Embiid again? What they play? Oh, okay. Who guard Yoke?
Jared Allen.
Who guard Pablo Banchero? Who guards him? Jared Allen.
Cameo.
What did he drop tonight?
What did he do to the French crepe a couple days ago?
What did he do against the Wizards?
What did he do against the
What did he do
French
against the Wizards? Tell me. Tell me what he did against the
crepe?
Wizards.
I didn't get a chance to watch again tonight.
I bet you didn't. You said Donovan dropped 40 tonight?
Yeah.
What did Jared Allen do?
I think he had 12 and 10, something like that.
Steady.
Oh, steady.
Steady.
All-star, steady.
Yep.
Okay.
How many double-doubles did he just have, John? Did he just break the franchise
16 in
record?
a row.
Okay.
That's a stretch. What is he averaging for the season? Let's bring that
A
up.
double-double.
No, what's the numbers? Tell me. A lot of
14
people
points
average.
and 11 rebounds.
Okay.
A double-double.
Okay.
Dikembe Mutombo went there with the numbers probably
Is he
less than
defensive player of the
that.
year
Ben
candidate?
Wallace.
He could be, but when he
Is
get
he?
voted, he could be that he gonna get voted that. Everything's changed. And obviously so has the
Everything's changed.
criteria.
Everyone's against
so
the
and
Cavs.
so has the criteria being an All-Star changed. So you can be 13 games in the 500 and you can go to the All-Star
That's
game.
been
Congratulations.
You
That's
can
been
though.
happening.
Yeah, you can.
That's
though.
been
Just 'cause you're
happening.
the best
What are
player
you
on the
talking
shitty
about?
team.
Yeah, you can though. That hasn't happened before.
That's been
It
happening.
even happened with Brian when he was in his younger days.
LeBron was voted in.
It's the same thing.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's not.
He still went. Still was All-Star. And we wasn't really winning at that time.
And he was only
Right.
shitty for 2 years.
And
Well, actually, no, I take that back.
He missed it
Because
the
if
first
you go from 17 wins one season to 35 the next, that's a big improvement.
but you're still ass.
They
right?
did you 40 and 42
But you're
the
still
next
ass
season.
according to your standards. That he shouldn't be in.
Maybe it is ass. Maybe winning 40 games in an 82 game season is ass. I don't know if that's your determination.
I said 30.
But I
30.
know
The first
13
one.
games under 500 is deplorable. He won All-Star that year either. His rookie season should have been, but he wasn't.
He should have been.
Should have been, but
Why?
he wasn't.
Why? Why should?
Because he's a name. He's LeBron James.
No, but you say that you
No,
have to
you-
win
you-
to get in
but
the
you
All-Star
said-
game.
but you
That's
said-
what you
you
said.
said
Face
popularity
of the league.
contest.
So that just proves my point then, right?
He didn't go because he didn't go back there because the team was awful.
This is not why you didn't go.
That's basically why he didn't go.
This is his first year. That's all.
Exactly.
He had better numbers than Scotty. 18 years
Fuck
old.
did.
All right, now we're to stop.
You just brought it into the
I'm
conversation,
not
so why
comparing
can't
them. No, I'm not comparing them. Let's
Just
relax.
no, fuck
Relax. Because y'all not about to get me into that. Y'all not about to do
Don't
that
say
again.
fuck
I'm
that.
not doing that. I'm not doing
He
that.
said, y'all
Stop.
not getting me down that rabbit hole.
Stop. Stop. Stop.
Way to go, Trey and Scotty. You want to talk about the Clippers?
Shout out to Scotty Barnes, man.
Yeah, man, they've been balling for since they assembled the team since January. I think they had the best record other than the Cavs. They've been having the best record.
Other than the who?
During that stretch. Other than the Cavs.
Oh.
And they've been balling. So, but they're a team that only gets judged come playoff time because they have a lot of veterans on their team. A lot of veterans who've been what's the word I'm trying to find? A lot of veterans that have been coming up short past couple of years.
Only one has not come up short.
Which one is that one?
Kawhi.
You said he hasn't come up short?
Hasn't.
I mean, he hasn't been available when the team needed him most.
Been
so
injury prone, but that,
that counts. You got to be there when your team needs you the most. But other than that, they've been balling. But we're gonna see how much if they can keep this going come playoff time because it looks cool right now. But come playoffs time, when the shit really matters, let's see if they really still ball.
I feel like if Kawhi's available, they'll be fine. But that's a big business problem, the availability. So, because he's playing out of his fucking mind right now.
Yes, he is.
No,
He's playing out of his mind.
So that brings it
Who have
up.
they beaten?
They beat some good teams.
I really don't like doing that with the NBA.
No, but I'm saying niggas been doing that shit to us. So that's why I'm posing the question.
No one asked me that.
Because I really don't like doing that with the NBA because you play every fucking body.
No, for sure.
Yeah, I don't.
But even people who've done that with us, even though we had some teams that ain't that, but we didn't beat good teams. We didn't beat the Clippers, as hot as they've been. We beat the fucking Kings, as good as they are. We beat the Bucks twice in that stretch. So it's like you can't bring that to me. That's why I'm asking. That's why I'm posing it for the Clippers.
I really don't get into that talk in the NBA because, like I said, you play every fucking body.
Yeah, they've been balling.
And that so
James Harden said that once they figure it out, it's gonna be scary, and they looking scary right now. So I gotta give them his credit, but let's see how scary y'all are when the playoffs come.
Exactly. I'm not judging y'all until this second round of the NBA playoffs.
Yeah.
He's the third option. He made it to the finals as the third option. So that might be his role. That might be where he needs to be.
And what happened when he got there? James Harden was never heard of again. Where'd he go?
That's crazy. I would like to look at some of them highlights. He was really out there not doing anything. But
He was
getting
just
some cardio. That's crazy. Like he was balling in the previous series. Like he one of the reasons why
I'm gonna say I think he was mostly the main reason why they got past the Spurs.
And just to come out the next series and just
go
completely,
ghost.
I'm like, whoa.
Like, damn, did he play? Like you had to go check the stat sheet. Like shit, did he had a DNP? No, he played.
Crazy part is if you would have played like he did a previous series, it would have been a better series. It wouldn't have been a gentleman's sweep. It would have been actually a better series.
But I'll pose a question to y'all that I seen. So if Kawhi wins MVP this year, does he surpass Kevin Durant on the all-time list?
No. Nah.
I think the silence speaks for itself.
I think it's an argument. I'm trying to think what I would say.
I'm about to give it to him. If he get MVP, I'll have to give it
Kevin
to him.
Durant supposed to be in the GOAT conversation, according to him.
Allegedly.
So
Yeah. Nah.
So why?
He's proven he can put his team on his back and go win the finals as the bus driver instead of running to the best team in the league.
But KD was the best player on that team.
He was.
He
but
was the bus driver of the Warriors.
Steph Curry averaged 28, 9, and 9 that series. I'm not about to let nobody try to discount what he did. Because Steph Curry was balling that series. And Clay averaged like 22. That motherfucker can miss. And compared to the squad in Toronto, Kawhi was undoubtedly the best player on that team. So that might be I might have to give him just based on that alone. Like that final run alone.
But I can't say alone
I don't think
because
so.
because what if he win MVP and then they get booted in the first round? second
Yeah, I don't
round?
think so.
Yeah, damn,
Then it kind of dappers it a little bit, like, all right,
I mean,
man.
but when you look at
And they are talented as team, like.
when you look at every statistical
So I can't just give it all
category,
that.
he's gonna be far superior than Kawhi Leonard in every last one.
he will, because Kawhi missed a lot of games, so he will. He definitely will.
And I mean, I have a tremendous amount of respect for Kawhi Leonard and how he goes about the game of basketball. But Kevin Durant on a different stratosphere.
I can't say different stratosphere.
From Kawhi Leonard? Yeah.
I can't say that.
I mean, KD
Offensively,
at his best, man,
and Kawhi at his best
is unstoppable.
Kawhi at his best.
Kawhi is at his best. Is
dog.
crazy. On both ends.
On both ends.
On both ends.
KD ain't no cone on the defensive end, though.
But he's a defensive player of the year. That's the difference.
Okay. And he's
That's because you were voted it, man.
Multiple times. Stop it. He definitely earned that.
It's stamped. Multiple times, that's stamped, bro. You can't handle that.
I get it, though, but, like, Kevin Durant's in a different ilk.
The same way how you feel about KD offensively, I feel the same way about Kawhi defensively. Because that motherfucker different. I done seen Kawhi lock up KD, rip the ball, and go dunk on his ass on the very next possession. And this happened last year in the playoffs.
Yeah, and then you also see KD come on the next position and splash a 3 in his face.
Facts.
So
I think it's an argument. I don't think it's a different stratosphere. That's the point.
It really is.
I can't see.
But I don't know if I could. Yeah, I don't think the
But,
MVP alone is
but,
there.
but
But damn, that's
I'm
a
gonna say
good
this.
question. That's a
I'm gonna
good
say
ass
this. Even though they both has played on great teams, KD has played on better teams compared to.
He played with the Spurs. You better stop.
No, bro, you can't say that.
Okay, I can say that.
You can't say
Kevin Durant has played with Kyrie, Steph Curry,
that team. No, that
James
team was
Harden,
ass.
Russell Westbrook. We can say that was ass, but if Kyrie don't
No,
get
you're
hurt,
saying teams. You talking about the best talent or the best teams? Because when you talking about the best teams, you mentioned the Spurs.
Okay.
That go right there. That with the Warriors. That's like this.
okay, I'm gonna say talent. I'm not gonna say team. I'm gonna say talent.
All right.
KD has played with better talent compared to Kawhi Leonard. And when Kawhi left the Spurs, Kawhi proved that he can go win a championship being the man on his team. We still waiting for Kevin Durant to do that.
I get that, though, but for all sake of this conversation,
I got a question.
Toronto would have made the finals if it wasn't LeBron James in the way during that era. And they
Not even that. I wasn't even going there.
They swapped DeRozan for him. They still had Kyle Lowry. They still had Pascal Siakam. What's his name? Gordon Norman Powell. Been balling forever. Van Fleet. He has had played some talent.
Oh, I got a question though. If Clay and KD are in that series, you think Toronto still win that ring?
Nope.
We don't know. Because Clay was there up until...
But he asking you, what do you think, though? Don't say
Clay was there
yes or no.
I mean, it's a hypothetical question.
Yes or no?
Nope.
It's a hypothetical question.
Obliging, bro.
I mean, probably not, no.
But to be 100%, I doubt it. Golden State probably wins in 6.
So I'm not taking it away from Kawhi. I'm here asking the question.
But my thing,
that Warriors team was just crazy.
I'm just here asking the question.
That Warriors team was crazy.
So that would be like KD's loss to LeBron to the Heat. Because KD got to the finals.
No, I can't say that.
Y'all act like KD ain't had no success before he went to the Warriors.
No, he definitely had success, and he definitely choked away an opportunity to go back to the finals.
So did Kawhi.
When KD beat him that same year?
No, that goddamn bubble.
They was up 3-1 on the Nuggets.
Okay.
It's a good question. But
No, and that's why I posed it.
I agree. It's a good question, but I'm definitely going with KD.
Yeah.
I think it's a debate also, though. I think it's a debate. I still have KD though. I would still have KD. I don't think just one MVP.
If he gets the MVP and he has like a crazy run, he may not even have to have. Maybe he don't have to win the finals, but if he just has a crazy run and he's going berserk,
he got to get Finals MVP.
I don't think so.
In my opinion, if he get the MVP, he got to get Finals MVP to be stamped. If he
Yeah,
get
me
Finals,
for it to be no argument, yes.
Yeah,
for me to like push it right here and maybe say him, I feel like if he just goes
they got an opportunity.
He goes crazy.
They got opportunity.
Maybe a conference championship appearance. He plays good, harder than them. So
he got to get Finals MVP, bro. He got to.
Then it would be somebody.
To put himself above KD, he got to get Finals MVP.
He gonna need some more regular season success.
He got 2 finals and 2 MVP.
How many scoring championships does KD have?
Yeah. Exactly.
Right.
14.
I forgot about
With the
I
two
can't keep
defense
forgetting about the
players?
start.
Yeah,
I don't hold that
How
was
many
weight on that
defensive
one
player
just
of the
because
year?
he did it for
Kevin
guarding
Durant
LeBron
back.
mainly. He was good though. He was better than like Iguodala.
I'm not quite sure he got more first team.
He got that
selections.
Yeah, because
Just
LeBron didn't have
guard.
30. He didn't
Yeah.
average 30 on him like he did.
I think Kawhi Leonard's a tremendous talent though, but he's not Kevin Durant.
I can't just say KD's in a different stratosphere.
I can't.
I can't say that.
I've seen it.
And I've seen
But
Kawhi do some
that
amazing
Buck
shit, too.
series, man, that put a whole that might be my bias when he was on the Nets and he gave the Bucks all
everything
he had in there and a fucking centimeter lost him that game.
Because my nigga want to have some room in his shoe while he hooping.
So that run though, I just seen that he was going ballistic. He lost everybody. James Harden was on one leg playing terrible. That shit changed my perspective. So I'll still give it to KD. I'll give it to KD for sure. But that made me think. That's a good question.
Hope they play each other in the series.
That'd be fire.
Again?
They played each other last year. Yeah.
Boy got hurt.
Yep.
Weak ass Suns team, man. They need to figure that shit out. They need to hit up with it. Ty Lue and figure that shit out, man. Get some help.
Yeah, he can play some point for him.
How you gonna play point for the Suns?
Come out retirement.
He just leave his team and
Get
just
the
go?
Braves back.
Man, shut the fuck up.
Get the Braves back.
Only 6 now.
They put it together a little bit.
Did they win last night?
Yeah, they won. They beat the Bucks.
Shout out to them. We appreciate that.
I stayed up and watched it.
Yeah, nobody played from Milwaukee either.
Giannis was out there.
He was. But they ain't had a go-to player. I still think they would have lost, but it was just their night. But speaking of them, so Doc Rivers has now been there 4 games. They are 1-4. 5 games. They are 1-4. And I just get from the body language from Doc Rivers, like he thinks it's like, why did I do this?
Now he blamed the schedule.
But the thing is, I think I said it on the pod when he brought it up. He said on KG and Paul Pierce podcast, he's like, it has to be the perfect situation.
That ain't it.
Then he said he wouldn't wish this on anybody else.
Yeah, that's not encouraging.
And
Like,
it's
I would have fired that
press
nigga after that press conference. Like,
Then why did you take the job, bro? This is your fault again.
yeah.
Already 5 games in, everything is your fault. You got to take this on the chin, dog. You chose this shit, bro.
Better figure that shit out, bro. Ain't nobody trying to hear that bullshit.
You chose this.
Yeah.
Definitely. So.
You here, bro. You here because you wanted to be here. Nobody put a gun in your fucking hand like, Doc, you gotta coach the motherfucking Bucks.
Well, we don't know.
Man, go on,
And a
man.
cushy,
We don't know what happened.
Come on, man. Allegedly my ass.
He got Jeff Van Gundy and Mark Jackson fired. Well, allegedly. But he had a cushy job calling the game. Now he wanted to be on the sideline again, back in that pressure cooker.
But this is I'm gonna keep referring back to it because he literally lied on that podcast. Like every fucking word is a lie now. He said he's having the best time in his life. I don't have to worry about this and that. I can just go watch the game. I can be a fan again.
That's fact.
1 week later, you coaching the goddamn Bucks again, bro. What?
I mean, that's when they dropped the episode with John.
How?
It could have been a month later.
No, it wasn't.
It was a live show.
It wasn't, bro. It wasn't. You can go back to what they was,
I
the
ain't
games
gonna
they was
do that. I ain't gonna
referencing.
do that.
That shit happened within, I'm gonna give it 2 weeks.
All right,
I'm gonna give it 2 weeks.
That's
He
crazy.
meet you in the middle. He meet you in the middle.
I'm gonna give it 2 weeks. But he literally went on that fucking podcast and lied. Every fucking word out of his mouth was straight garbage. Hot bullshit.
Yeah, I'm happy.
He said he at the end of the damn podcast, he said the only team he'd come back and coach is if they put a team in Malibu. Last time I checked, Milwaukee is nowhere near Malibu.
They both start with M though.
He might be confused.
They-
He might be old and see now.
2,000 miles apart. Too.
He said, when the Bucks get to Malibu, I sign.
The Malibu Bucks.
That's all my check.
Now he gotta wear a coat when he out.
Yeah.
Nah,
Hey, it's
I've
safe
been
for
praying
Milwaukee,
on the downfall.
bro.
I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
I ain't lying.
Been
I'm cool.
hanging out,
I'm happy as hell.
I'm glad this isn't working.
No, I'm just mad.
We'll go ahead and hold
I'm
on
just
down
mad
for
he
that
up there,
number 2
he up there
spot.
spewing that bullshit and that nonsense, bro. Don't nobody want to hear. You not having no pity parties, bro. Ain't nobody trying to hear none of that shit from you.
Schedule, yeah.
Who wanted him though? Was Giannis and Dame like, bro, we gotta go get Doc? I just don't see that.
They probably thought they had to
Don't put
bring
my-
in a
don't put Dame in
veteran
there, man.
coach.
Don't put Dame in there. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Dame, I'm sorry, bro.
It was probably Dame like, man, we gotta go get Doc, bro.
Nah, he ain't saying shit like that.
Well, the other they were doing okay under the other guy, and he got fired. But no, I bet they probably thought they needed a veteran coach
Yeah.
to galvanize the guys. But the roster is flawed.
It is.
They've been better off keeping Jrue Holiday and running it
100%.
back, and then maybe have some maneuverability to add some pieces that they need versus going all in.
Giannis wanted
for
Dame.
Dame.
Giannis wanted Dame.
Well, I hope you like what he eating. No homo.
Hey, Dame, I still believe when you come playoff time, you gonna show these niggas.
You know, we just
But
we
the
just
thing
don't know if
is,
it's a
Dom,
fit
we
yet.
don't want to see just regular Dame in the playoffs. Y'all got together to do something extraordinary.
Right.
That's a fact.
Well, you know what Dame doing in the playoffs.
Exactly. That's what I said.
Bro, it's ring or bust for them, bro.
That's all it is.
Nothing else matters. They
That's a
can't get
fact.
to the conference championship, go 7 games and lose.
That's why they
They have
so
to win a
hasty
ring.
like they are now.
That's a fact.
Well, I like the idea of teams breaking up, break the band up, start over from scratch, because they're gonna have to make some roster adjustments.
Well, damn. He won't stop saying that. Whoever. Fucking Giannis. Somebody. Help us.
Anybody.
Please.
Please.
But yeah, I'm Doc can go eat a dick.
Whoa. Shit.
Not fast,
He said, nah, facts though.
He can go eat a dick. And this pity party bullshit, he trying to get
That's
the media
crazy.
on his
So they
side.
got rid of an experienced vet coach to get a rookie coach. Didn't give him a chance to get another vet coach. That shit is just blowing my mind.
Like, who running things up there? Like, whose man's is
It's
this?
wasting my nigga.
I mean, even
Jefferson time.
when the Cavaliers were frantic, you know, they never moved off of the coach. And I'm talking about in the first run. Mike Brown was here for a solid 7 years.
They got Paul Silas out of here.
Well, that wasn't his
Martin
guy.
shit.
That
Yeah,
was
no,
that was
wasn't it
that was
different- that was
Gordon
different
Dunn's
regime,
guy. Yeah, that
too.
was
That was
that was
different
doing a
regime.
regime change. So Mike Brown was here, and Danny Ferry, sorry ass, was here for as the general manager, was here for a long time
Hate
until
that nigga,
until he
man.
left. You know, so they knee jerk was on roster adjustments more or less than it was getting rid of the coach. And I don't think if you're 1 year removed from a finals and you make a run and you just so happen to face a team that was hotter than their gourd last year, granted they should have won the series, they had opportunity to, they should have won it, but I don't think they should have fired the coach that you just extended. I think that's poor management.
It is.
Whose man's is this?
You know what I'm saying? And
It's poor.
if the Greek freak
Now
happens
y'all
to take
paying
his
three- now y'all
talents to
paying
South
3
Beach,
coaches.
then he just takes his talents to South Beach and you rebuild. I mean, that's probably great anguish to think about that concept, but like you've
Oh, I got an
done
NFL
damage. You've done damage.
NFL topic.
That's a team that never had none. You just tell. Been never backwards.
But y'all, what's it, 2 years now? 3 years now removed from a ring? 2?
Well, it would be last year, which was
It's just how 34 is playing his
who
cards.
was last year?
Nuggets,
Denver,
Golden
Golden State,
State.
so it would be 3 years.
Shit.
And you should have got back there that year. You know what I'm saying? Truth be told, but you lost to Boston, and you shouldn't have, because you had them in Game 6 to go
You
away.
had them dead to race.
You know what I'm saying?
At your spot.
And you didn't take advantage of it.
But Doc's the answer. Man, good luck to y'all, Milwaukee. Cavs in 6.
Facts.
This is an
Oh,
absolute-
God.
It's fact.
It's an absolute fact.
Oh, my NFL topic is, how do y'all feel about Dan Quinn firing Eric Bieniemy?
I
And then giving that trash ass excuse on why he didn't retain him.
This is just something that the Washington Redskins / Commanders, that's what they do.
The football team.
They're incompetent franchises make incompetent moves, and
Thank you.
they need to get a man a chance to even like bring in some of his guys, get the players to understand the offense a little bit better, to even branch off the offense to even make it a little bit more complex, so that way he can really like develop his shit. They didn't give him a chance, man. 1 year, what is that gonna do? How you can develop your offense in 1 year?
That's not. I mean, you can't blame him. That's what you get for not taking a head coach job. You leave yourself successful at that. They got a whole new coach. If you don't want him there, you don't want him there.
Yeah, Dan don't own nothing.
You don't
But I
believe
feel like he should have got an interview for the head coaching job. I thought he did some good things to that offense. I mean, Sam Howell
Was leading the league.
was leading the league in passing. Like you got to.
it.
That's
So, was it true last year when they said that he turned down head coach jobs?
nah. I ain't hear that.
I could have sworn he turned them.
Ain't no way.
He didn't get no interviews last year
No,
for a
I
head
don't-
coaching job.
I doubt he would have turned anything down to go to Washington to be the OC for Ron Rivera. Like that sounds crazy. He back with the Chiefs now. Y'all heard about that?
Let's see how he came in to come speak to him.
Oh, he back in the building, bruh. He
Where,
back in the
Benjamin?
building. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's the thing about their season's not over with
Yeah,
yet,
in
so
the building.
I'm quite sure they might spring something for him if he's open to it. You know, Matt, bro, he's probably happy he's out of that goddamn hellhole. Quite frankly, and you know, he'll get his opportunity.
Man, hopefully. It don't seem like it.
Well, I mean, if he gonna be a lifelong opportunity for offensive coordinator, he gonna be still cashing a check.
Cause who did Dan Quinn hire Cliff?
That was my next question. How do y'all feel about the hire?
They going to get Caleb Williams. That's what they tell me.
100%.
I thought Cliff resigned. I thought Cliff didn't take that job.
Take what job?
No, he was gonna take the Raiders job,
Oh, okay, right.
and then
okay.
he slid on them
Okay.
to take the Washington job, and that I feel like they want Caleb. They going all in on Caleb Williams.
Well, they're gonna have to
They got to move.
move way up and
No,
try to
they
convince
too.
the Bears.
They too, bro. They ain't
Oh,
got to
they
move
too?
nowhere.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
too.
They ain't got to move nowhere far.
Okay.
It's all dependent on what Chicago does with that one pick.
Washington look like they gonna fuck around and take Drake May and fuck up their whole future.
They already got a UNC guy.
They got Drake May already.
Bro, Drake is better than fucking Sam Howell, bro.
I gotta see Drake May throw for 4,000 yards in the NFL season, so I ain't gonna give him that yet, John.
Touche. I
That nigga
Pardon
may be a
yourself.
bust.
I digress.
Well, Chicago needs to just take 18. Call it.
They hold all the chips to how this draft goes.
That's fair.
But I would hate to get myself out of position not to get him. So if they want to play hardball and see who willing to give up the farm for that pick, I guess you can wait it out.
18
They
going to
are.
Arizona. I think 18 going to Arizona, man. I think
And
Chicago. Yeah, I think Chicago going.
It'd be-
I think quarterback going the first two picks. Quarterback gonna go the first two picks.
I don't.
That'll be a whiff.
I don't think so.
Is that your gut feeling? Do you feel that's what Chicago needs to do, or do you feel like they need
I
to?
feel like that's what they gonna do.
So what do you think? What would you do in that?
I feel like they either gonna draft a quarterback or they gonna trade out altogether.
So what would you do with that?
Oh, I'm sticking with Justin Fields. Like I said, it's simple. Get 18. And then even let's say you stick with Justin Fields, it don't work out. At least you still got weapons around for your next quarterback. You know what I mean? Because that's the most important thing is having something around your quarterback to succeed.
Yeah, this is his.
Contract year.
Yeah.
Like look at
Like
C.J.
the
Stroud.
fifth
Why
year,
did C.J. Stroud succeed? He had a solid O-line. He had some weapons around him. And good coaching. See, that's the biggest issue with Chicago is
And they stuck
And
with
they
it.
the
stuck and
staff,
brought
yeah.
bitch back though.
But if it was me,
Eberflus. I'm
Yeah,
not
man,
hiring
I hate
nobody.
that name.
Nigga.
I hate it. I'm
Eberflus.
sorry about the Eberflus family, but your name is disgusting. But go ahead.
I'm trading that one pick.
Danish.
For more, stock up.
Yes. Bolster up. They had a great offseason last
They
offseason.
did.
I thought it would pan out a little bit better, but obviously
it
they
was
still
some
have
injuries
holes.
that people. It was some injuries. It was some injuries. Cause what y'all seen when everybody started coming back, they started rolling.
How far you trading back?
Whoever
Well,
who won
hold
it
on, because we saw what they personally gave up just to go at one spot.
to get Mitch.
So I'm playing the phones, I'm playing the game. I don't care if nobody gave me another offer. I'm like, well, I just got this offer from so and so.
Capping.
What's up? I know y'all got Cliff. I know y'all want him. I'll trade back one spot. Even if it's one spot, you can still get Marv.
No.
And then you still have your ninth
even
pick
if
or whatever.
even if it's one spot, but it's the number one spot, so you going.
That's what I'm saying though. Like you're not falling back. You already know they're gonna take a quarterback if they're trading up to number one spot, and they think you're about to take them. They're gonna play the game that the 49ers played. They weren't about to take no quarterback, but they played the game and they got a haul. And look at them now.
It took Solomon Thomas.
And the fact that you and look, chill, bro. And the fact that you got,
You got Solomon Thomas.
That's why that.
and the fact that you got Justin Field, you kind of got bargaining chips. It ain't like you bone dry quarterback.
I'm with Justin.
Yeah.
But if somebody call, just know you better back up the Brinks truck and the moving truck because I want to
And
know.
hold on, this would be year 3 for Justin Fields.
4.
Year
And he has a
4.
fifth
And
year
you got the
option.
5th year option.
That'd be perfect. So you get him, you put the best weapons
Possible,
around
right.
him.
While he's
So
making
after
more
this,
money.
you'll know for sure. Like, you'll know for sure. But you might know for sure now, but you'll know for sure because you put the pieces around him.
Well, it's still that coaching thing is questionable, and that matters a lot.
That's a fact.
So
But like I'm with just move back one spot and get a haul from Washington.
But it's easier to coach when you got good players. When you got better players.
Think about what Washington gave up to go get
Hear me out. It's hard to be a dynamic
Right.
offense when you got DJ
Right.
Moore and who else?
Justin
But
Fields.
that-
Cole
that's-
Kmet is
but that-
cool.
but
I
that's
like
my-
Cole Kmet.
That's my thing.
He
Like to your point, you look at what they gave up. They got RG3 and they got their heart broke as a result of it.
as the Bears, we don't give a fuck.
Right, I know that. But I'm saying, when you do that, you potentially they ain't recovered from that yet. And that was what, almost 10 years ago?
They had
But
Kirk
you know,
to
you
fall back on.
can
Maybe
tell
12.
yourself.
They had
12
Kirk to
this-
fall
That's
back on.
tragedy.
This it'd be 12 this spring. Yeah, it'd be 12 years ago.
Sheesh.
Why fall off the cliff?
Listen, if you want Caleb Williams,
You
like
hear
just-
how they talking
You
about
have to
him.
be undeniably sold.
You hear how
Yeah.
they're talking about him though. This
If
is
you-
one of the
ED,
greatest
we're
TV
here.
prospects
we
ever.
we have the pick.
Ever.
We not
That's what
moving.
they're saying.
They
Whether
got
you believe
nine.
it or not.
Fuck Todd McShay
Voices matter.
and Mel Kiper.
Caleb
They
Williams
listen
is
to
a
them
great
motherfuckers.
prospect though.
I
Like I wouldn't be mad if they take
Okay,
it and then
I got you.
Okay, let's say Marv. Okay, they can still get a receiver. They could get Caleb Williams at 1, and they can get Washington receiver, or they can get
I just find
LSU
it
receiver.
odd. The last couple of drafts, in particular, you Kansas City, you drafted Pat Mahomes. The only outlier in the past 5 years has been what, Joe Burrow?
At 1.
That's been a top pick and it has been the real deal.
And they saying Caleb Williams is that next.
So that's
They saying Cade
so it's
is
once
the
every
next
5
one.
years, number one pick is actually truly the number one
It's
pick.
no science to this shit. E. There's no science to it. But if
It's
you
not.
think he's the guy, you gotta swing
I
that.
know 18 cold in the motherfucker. I can win today with him. Give me that.
That's just a receiver.
You don't
though.
know that?
That's as
I know
amazing
that.
as Marv is.
You know
that's
that,
just a
but you
receiver.
don't know that.
We all know that.
Because the motherfuckers got to get him the ball too. Because we know Megatron was that motherfucker, but what happened to him?
That's what I'm saying. But it's
That shit matters.
well, I don't know. They didn't have Dan Campbell. That's probably the difference. I don't know. But I don't know. I'm cautious with that quarterback shit in number one, unless I know that I know that I know that I know. I know.
But we've seen him pull triggers for
say.
worse.
No,
We've
facts.
seen him pull the trigger at 1 for worse.
The team that has a spot at 1 pulled the trigger for 2. For
Mitch.
much worse in terms of pure prospect.
Gave up the house for Mitch. So we've seen people get fleeced.
True,
For
and he
much
was
less.
he was a short term solution because they did have some success.
Yeah, what's the playoffs twice?
One long term, I get that, but that's what you're looking for. And I just
But
I get the being weary though. I'm not a big trade your whole fucking stable to get that one
But
guy.
the Bears don't have to trade nothing. They
I'm
right
speaking
there.
as a Bears executive. I don't give a fuck
Oh yeah.
what happens to y'all franchise after y'all give us all these picks.
Oh,
I just don't want to move back too far where I can't get 18. That's the way I want to go.
We moving one spot.
Okay,
If we talking to Washington,
so Washington.
if Washington wants Caleb, we moving back one spot. Y'all get Caleb, we get all y'all picks, and we get Marv.
Listen, Bill's not in New England anymore. They might be a little bit more aggressive in the draft and go get him a quarterback. That might
They
be a
gonna
whole
have to.
different
They
angle.
gonna have to, bro.
They
They gonna
had
have to do
three.
something.
That's two spots. So they're gonna have a war going on.
They can have
And
Drake
right,
May.
and
They can have Drake May.
And that's what I'm saying. That you made a great point. Chicago is sitting in the greatest spot in the world.
They're
We
not
got
desperate.
the one pick.
They're not
We
desperate.
don't have to use it. 2 and 3 need quarterbacks. So we just sitting here waiting for a phone call. We just waiting for see here something we like. Y'all want Justin Fields or y'all want the pick?
Chicago really can't fuck up. They can. Let me not say that. Chicago
They can definitely fuck up, but
it's a hard. It's
but
gonna
then
be real
like
hard for them to fuck up.
85%
Yeah, it's gonna
on
be real
this
hard
shit
for them to fuck up.
is set up for them.
New York.
They just got to
Miami
decide:
for
do we believe in
quarterback.
Justin Fields?
Tennessee still. I mean, Levis said
They got to decide: do we believe in Justin Fields?
Atlanta.
Are we ready to move off of him?
They got a
Once
lot
they
going
decide
on.
that, they gonna get shit either way.
All right.
Because now we move back, we get to 3. We get we definitely get in the second round from y'all this year. Then we get whatever
Might
next
get another
year.
first.
Probably another first.
And then we got another first round pick coming right behind it.
At 9. Still in the top 10.
Oh, somebody else want to move up. Let's go double dipping. Chicago, listen, they could definitely royally fuck this up. But if somebody, if Buddy is on his shit, he could really
They can catapult the talent.
he can really push Chicago. He can eat right now. Like it's crazy.
We turn to the Thunder.
Eat like that.
Just like that.
Okay. And they went and got. Did they get Montre? Yeah, they went and got Montre.
Montez Sweat. Got a pass rushing out.
Got Edmonds, solidify in the middle. They
Well,
need
he
to-
stay
I want to see
healthy.
what they do to what's his name, Jimmy Johnson. They got
I
some
like
shit.
that young
Chicago,
safety. Number 6, Gordon.
They on the clock.
They need to keep Jalen Johnson.
Yeah, definitely. All right.
Darnell Mooney needs to get
Don't fuck this up.
get put in the slot where he royally belongs. He needs to not be a number 2 receiver. He's a 3.
They had no choice. But yeah, Chase.
Chase Claypool can't even get on the field for Miami.
That's embarrassing.
Nah, he's cooked,
But-
bro.
And
He's
booked.
cooked. He's cooked.
Thank God.
All right. So in lieu of Super Bowl, was it 57 coming up? Or was it 58?
Fuck this.
I lost count. I think somebody's still in their feelings. There's been some controversy of the playing turf that the 49ers had to practice on this week. And I heard somebody or seen somebody post something they should just play in San Francisco and treat it as a road game and say fuck all the hype.
Yeah, that's what I said.
But what are your thoughts of the NFL not securing a good facility for the Niners?
I mean,
Bullshit.
They had UNLV, and then the Chiefs get the Oakland Raiders facility. And if I'm the Raiders, I'm like, bro, them niggas not practicing at our shit.
Right.
That's how it's always been done.
What you mean?
Aren't they the home team?
Yeah.
And so they get their home facilities. It switches every year. But I mean, it's not like act like UNLV is a bad. I think they did some. Didn't they do some weird shit? Like they put down some like dirt or something like a week before when they're supposed to do that weeks in advance.
Yeah.
They just did some weird shit.
Yeah, I know that.
So they should have gave it another facility.
Where?
What else out there?
Oh, y'all could have went to Bishop Gorman.
Yeah, that shit nice. It's probably better than UNLV's right now.
Yeah.
Or go to LA.
No, I think
It's the fix. I mean, damn, is the
y'all
fix
are
already
billion.
in?
This is $1 billion fucking
Right, they didn't do the scouting.
conglomerate.
The
And
land?
y'all not.
The
Y'all
fix
players
is
should
in.
not have to go through shit
The
like that.
fix is in. The fix is in.
Oh,
Y'all
right.
players should not have to go through shit like this.
So how would they fix this? Like,
I mean,
after they
it's
not-
it's bro. The game's tomorrow, basically. Like, it is what it is now. But they should.
Or it's simple. Y'all practice from 2 to 4, and they practice from 6 to 8. I don't know.
Yeah, but with the media circus, they all have to be there at the same
At
time.
the same time, that's the thing.
It's not like they gonna ask some great questions.
But they can stagger that. Like while we practice, y'all go do media, and when we practice,
That's
they
what
go
I'm
do
saying.
media.
That's
like,
too close. They not gonna trust that. Then we're gonna get into the cheating and the who's watching, and that's gonna be way too shady. You know how that goes.
Man, that's Patriot shit. That's what the Patriots do.
They the ones that get caught. You don't know you're not getting caught out here.
That's
Shame on
Patriot
NFL.
shit, man.
What are your thoughts on Bill Belichick not being hired yet?
Yeah, where you gonna get hired to? All the spots filled up.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, if I'm
Nobody
Julian
wanted
Edelman-
Bill.
Julian Edelman says no team wants to win.
I think that's fucked up. I mean,
Mind you, the team he was just coaching has
think
not been
that's
to the
fucked up.
playoffs 2 years.
Mar-
in a row.
Marlon Humphrey believes that he's overrated, as well as Shady McCoy. I think Shady was on
but
Edelman
they
shit.
being corny right now. They want to just kick him
Kick
out.
him right now.
No. Shady's been saying that's because he played with Tom for 1 year.
Yeah.
Shady's been saying
He
that
been
since
saying
then.
He's been saying it to Tom.
No, he's been saying it on
Since
TV.
he played-
Since he
yeah,
played
every
it, he's been
time,
saying it
yeah.
on TV.
Okay, let me ask this question: is Bill Belichick a better coach than he is executive?
Yes.
Yeah.
So which part of Bill Belichick suffered the most the last 3 years, 4 years in New England, the coach or the executive?
Both.
his executive side fucked him
Fuck
as a
his
coach.
coaching side.
So I would say
he's-
executive.
So he's sour. He's very sour as an executive.
Yeah.
He's terrible.
And I feel like that's why he didn't get a job, because they just want him to come coach. They don't want him to be an executive.
So he want the whole kit and the caboodle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of hard to relinquish that power when you had it for 20 years.
But you like 79 though. Like
He don't give a. And
It's like
and you've been around old people. How stuck in their ways are they?
my grandma once told me, baby, I'll never change. I'm gonna stick in the mud. I said,
Belichick.
what? What the hell is that?
Boom. Boom.
Bill might get
But
a job next year
An
though.
hour later, she did what I wanted her to do. So there's some flexibility there.
So maybe a year later, when he takes that.
It's a high point. It's a high point.
Sometimes you need to sit
Your
down.
hour
and-
is their year.
Yeah.
You gonna have to sit and chill. You and Nick go hit the lake. Go get some fishing in. Catch up. Y'all ain't got a coach for a year.
You think he earned that Dallas Cowboy job if McCarthy fails this
Fuck
year?
no.
Hell no.
Fuck
him
no.
and
He's
Jerry
not.
can't rock together.
Hell
No.
no. That's not the situation.
You think Jerry older than him?
same
You think
shit,
Jerry about
right?
to not be the
Let's
GM?
get the Geritol game together. You know what I'm saying?
Them niggas gonna be that bitch scrapping.
Scrapping.
They can go get some
Old
uh,
niggas work.
They can go there. They can go to get some Old Spice and swing that shit around the room. You smell that old Burt's.
Not happening, bro.
What's that shit that was by Menon? Oh, y'all too young for that.
Not happening, bro. It's not happening. Yeah,
bro.
nah. That's
Everybody keep bringing that up, bro. I'm like, I can't see Bill Belichick and Jerry Jones coexisting.
hell no.
He didn't like Jimmy Johnson. I just won you 2 Super Bowls in a row.
Yeah, nah.
Hell no.
He fired a nigga after winning 2 bowls in a row.
But what are you saying? Mark McCarthy's getting fired next year?
Awesome.
Is that what you're projecting?
Awesome.
He have a collapse like he did this year,
Yeah,
yeah.
they have a playoff collapse there. If they don't make it to the Super Bowl, he's getting fired.
Well, he's getting fired.
But he won't be taking that job.
They're Super Bowl or bust at this point. What are you guys' thoughts on this media plagiarizing Pat Mahomes as some kind of villain because he went on won 2 road games in the playoffs?
Well, he's definitely becoming a villain.
They I mean, and then they played into it.
So he's becoming the Joker.
Nah, not like a villain in that sense, but everyone wants to see him lose now.
He's fucking Thanos now.
Yeah, he's
Everyone wants to see him lose.
he's hit that
He's
threshold.
Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Everyone just wants to see him lose.
That's how it goes. You win a little
We
too
all,
much.
we all, except for
Too
me.
much success.
We also had his
Envy.
podcast and wished he lost.
6 straight
I don't-
AFC champions. Was it 6 straight?
Okay, yeah,
I had 2 this year. My team was
5 straight. My fault.
I wouldn't mind if they lost,
No,
but
6.
I don't think he's a villain.
6 straight. Yeah. So
Like, if he
Listen.
loses, it won't be earth shattering, but he's not a villain.
If he lost, a lot of people would be happy. Whether that's Taylor Swift, it's just the whole vibe of the team right now. And when you get that good, sometimes you need a different kind of motivation. So he's just playing into it.
He's playing.
That's what the greats do. They play into
you
it.
lean into it. Yeah.
You got to find something to keep you going. 'Cause
So
6
okay, so what
straight
you're
is
telling
crazy.
me is, and you're talking about you just hype, but this media day availability that's on this hype, different name, same fucking story. He's a villain, yeah. Let's write it. You already wrote that shit. What's next?
That's how it goes.
Give me something I ain't never heard before.
Rinse and repeat.
All right, since you bought Taylor Swift, what do you think about her snubbing
No.
Beyonce at the Grammys and Jay-Z scolding everybody about it?
She got what she deserved. Again, the powers that be just don't want to see her lose.
Kanye wasn't there to do, was he?
I mean, he's never gonna be invited to that shit again.
I feel like Jay-Z and Beyonce too rich to care about the Grammys any longer. Like fuck the Grammys.
Oh, they care.
He had a point though.
That's cool. I just
They care. They care.
I'm with you.
I mean, he should
Why
have known
care?
since when Kanye stood up for her. It don't really fucking matter.
He has a point. Like,
He does have a point, but there's always a point every year. There's always some bullshit that goes on.
but they
predictive programming.
and to Hobbs' point, y'all shouldn't care no more. Is because they're doing this on purpose just to get the clicks, bro.
100%.
Because if y'all stop giving a fuck and nobody, because first of all, no one watches the award shows. They just watch to see the clips.
Who won? Yeah, who won?
I had
So
to
that's
watch
why they
the-
want the clip shit. They got the Smack last year. You got Jay-Z
That was the
redoing the Kanye.
Oscar.
I have
It's the
not-
same shit to me, John. It's the same shit.
Yeah,
It's the
no,
same
you're
shit.
Right, you're right.
I have not watched the Grammy since 1987.
Sheesh. I've never
I've
watched
never
the
watched the
Grammys.
Grammys.
I've never
You know,
watched the
you know,
Grammys.
you know why I don't watch the Grammys? Janet ain't never there. No point in me watching this shit. And furthermore,
I'm with Jay-Z. I just don't understand how the motherfucker with the most Grammys has never won Album of the Year.
I mean, you should have had the best album. Lauryn Hill's got more albums of the years than Beyonce.
Did Killer Mike won album of the year?
Yeah.
But see, but that whole thing
Rap Album of the Year.
is
And that's,
No, but he went crazy and then got arrested.
that
But
award.
what is the criteria?
I don't know what the criteria really is because it's not about popularity because all the motherfuckers is popular.
is it numbers? Because
It's not about sales. Nope, it's never about Outkast and won the shit before.
No, they gotta commit. It's
Like, how
like
do you
college
vote?
football.
No,
It's like
there's a
college football,
committee.
ain't it? Yeah, they got like a
it's
committee.
It's the awards of arts and sciences. Like the same people who vote for Oscars, I think it's like the same pool of people.
That's why I said same thing.
A bunch of very you know,
I forgot
eclectic
how you
people.
become, because it's some like when I watch like music podcasts and shit. Some musicians and like producers are voters.
Yeah.
And shout out to Killer Mike. You deserve that, bro. Well
He got
deserved.
3, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
His song with
You're in the
Future.
minority on that one.
Yeah, ahead of
Who, me?
Yeah. Every time I see his name, I'd be scrolling for long. They be flinging.
No,
his
people,
ass.
it's trolling though. Like,
That album was great. That was in full rotation all year because he dropped it at the beginning of the year last year, and I had it in full rotation all year. Him, Andre 3000, and Future won Song of the Year.
So according
Collaboration.
to Google,
I gotta
in order to win the album of the year, according to the Recording Academy Official Awards Department guidelines, recordings must contain at least 5 different tracks in a total playing time of 15 minutes or a total playing time of at least 30 minutes with no minimum tracks required. So the music don't have to be good. It don't have to sell a lot. It's just got to be 15 minutes long.
Beyonce has a song on the album like 7 minutes long.
I mean, that's basically them just saying
That's
damn
just
near anybody can qualify.
Anybody, yeah, that's
but
how you
not
qualify.
be a nominee.
they don't have a
it.
standard. They just have a conversation or whatever they feel like that year.
And so I guess they listen to it, and whichever one they like the most, they go for it.
Yeah, it's weird.
I don't wanna
It's
do
college
this.
football.
Yeah.
Same thing, just odd.
But I mean,
She hot as fish grease on television.
yeah, but you can't go. I feel like you can't go up there and scold nobody about it. It shouldn't really mean that much. Because everybody knows who you is and what you mean to the entertainment industry and culture
Right.
and all of that.
And she what? Don't Beyonce got like 32 Grammys?
She has the most in history.
But she ain't never won
She's
D1.
never
She ain't
won
never
album of the year.
I mean, I get what you're saying, John. Like, I understand that, but it's like
That's like
Oh,
a
okay,
nigga
who
in college
cares?
football. I didn't want the Thorpe. I didn't want the
but he
Bolitnikov.
never won the Heisman.
I didn't want the Maxwell. And I just never won the Heisman. All 4 years. I didn't swept this bitch a couple times. And I ain't never won the Heisman. At some point you'd be like, damn, what? So he won all this. But that nigga was better than him?
We know Taylor Swift is huge though. It ain't like she lost to some lame duck or some shit like that. I mean, I don't listen to her music, but she got a huge following, so it's like,
It's off the charts, man.
nah, I ain't know no Club Shay Shay shit now, cause he was OD glazing, bro. It was like, bro, there's no way you believe it, Shannon.
She moved. Listen, she moves numbers, and everybody sitting down know why. We're not gonna get into it because we don't have to, because y'all know why.
No, for sure.
But we know if they stood toe to toe, who would win that?
We
Cut
know
the
who
reverb
sounds-
off,
Yeah, we know.
cut the auto tune off, and let's go. Who winning? No, settle. Move to the next line.
You ain't gotta sell me on that.
That's all I'm saying.
I feel like
We
I
all
feel
know
like-
sitting here why she has a big following.
I feel like Jay-Z and Beyonce is so big, they should have their own award show.
I'm with you.
Like, fuck the Grammy. They already done boycotted the Grammys and all that shit, and now we back complaining about, like, that's why I don't understand that. Like,
They went last year.
I mean, what does it really mean?
When
I
she
mean,
broke the record. They was there
no,
last year.
yeah, no,
My
for sure I
uncle-
know, but I'm just saying.
My uncle won an Emmy back in the 90s, and he put it in the china cabinet, and the shit changed colors.
You gotta get it reposted.
I don't know what they did with that Emmy.
Shit, Jay was just sipping Douce out that bitch at the end of the
Yeah,
night.
he won
They don't give a fuck about them
Emmy
things.
for engineering,
Man, he probably toss it in the closet when they get home.
and he put it.
'Cause he got about 20 of them
in the china
bitches.
cabinet, and I checked on it 20 years later, and the gold was turning a different color.
Like a rosy. Was it like rosy?
Yeah, that was always turning like white.
Oh.
Yeah,
You
I
never
say
say
definitely
colors.
got a closet full of just Grammys that she just throw in that bitch and close
Say,
it
what
down.
what an amazing honor. And it changed colors. So, well,
It's not even about the award itself. It's just like the mystique of it all. You know what I
she
mean?
got 32 of them.
That's a lot.
That's more than
I guess
Michael
it's-
Jackson.
We all saying the
When
same
you
thing.
great, you want every
Points
one.
valid.
When you want it
I just
all.
feel like they shouldn't care.
You want it all.
They
Yeah, I
didn't
feel
do
like.
this.
But do you know Michael Jackson only won album of the year one time? That was for Thriller.
Just because that was album of the year.
Okay, but Bad didn't
Out
win
with
it?
a fucking century.
I mean, Bad was a great album. I mean, he could have won it every year.
It's like LeBron MVP. It's like LeBron
yeah,
MVP. He could have won it every
easily
year.
won it every year.
No, not every year.
Every time.
Not every. Come on,
Every time
now
he-
we
you know,
being.
Because when we talk about sales, we
He
talk
could've won
about
that
more than
He
four.
could have
we talk
right.
about,
A lot more than 4.
motherfucker went Bad. I think went platinum at that point like 22 times.
Yeah.
I mean, so
Y'all just told me why old girl won it, and we already know how Mike got down. So like I said, we know why. We know why. Jay know why he sat up there and said he said it politically correct, but we all know why.
He had to show Kanye how to do it in a political way, in the
get
political
his money
correct
next
way.
year.
you should just went all in. I would have went all in.
We know why. But
In my white tux, I would have went all in.
No,
not gonna beat around the bush.
You would have bloodied it up in your white tux.
Why not go for gusto?
Open that bit, pop that. Hit that.
All right. So y'all want to get into some Super Bowl talk real quick?
I guess we can do that.
Unfortunately.
Look at these guys.
Y'all got
That's why he's the
we
villain.
have a
That's
job.
why he's the villain, man. That's why he's the
Set your
villain.
biases
We can
aside.
skip
We
it.
have a
There's
job.
no bite. I can still be hurt, man. Well, listen, when your teams get that close, y'all understand how I feel.
They don't understand.
We can skip it. The game's on Sunday. All right, let's get to the state of the Cavs. I'm just playing. I mean, go ahead and speak about it. Like I got.
It's gonna be a great game.
gonna be a game.
I'm just being, you know,
It's gonna be a
I'm still being,
spectacle.
I'm being spiteful. I own my spite. It's gonna be a great game. It's two good teams. I'm just not looking for. If I don't want to see another Rams Patriots Super Bowl ever again in my life.
It's not gonna be that.
I bet it better not be. We didn't think that was gonna be
You
that.
never know, right? I thought it was gonna be the complete opposite. I cannot lie to you. I cannot lie to you.
So, no, I believe it's gonna be a good game, and I just spite me as the Niners edging them out just spitefully.
You know, I got Pat Mahomes with 215 yards, a touchdown, Super Bowl MVP. You know how it goes.
That's it. A touchdown. They
I
don't
was
need
just,
more than that.
I was just trying to prove it.
I got.
Pacheco
I
might
got
have like
Christian.
3 of them things. They still
I got Christian McCaffrey winning MVP.
Let's go, Nick Bosa.
Wait, did any of y'all pick the Chiefs?
I know I did.
I picked the Lions,
I picked the Ravens.
so I don't have a fight in the cat dog in the fight.
I picked the Ravens to beat the Niners again.
I think it's gonna make for really good
I picked the
TV.
Niners, but I didn't. I picked the Browns to win. But
I mean, like in this game, just specifically.
Oh no,
Oh,
I
yeah,
picked,
no,
I
yeah,
think
got
it's
the
gonna
Niners.
be.
I picked
I
the
think it's
Niners.
gonna be
I
the.
think you and EB on too.
the
Did you
most-
write it down? I think you and
Oh,
EB
yeah, I
on
did
it.
write it down.
I think it's gonna be the most watched Super Bowl ever
Of course it is.
because of the additional 30 million Swifties. 12-year-old little girls is gonna watch football for the first time in their life.
And shout out to Roger Goodell. Owning your shit, boy. I see you. See, that's all we asked for it. Is y'all come out here and own your
Transparency.
shit. You came out here and said, yeah, she's generated us a lot of money this year. Stand in that shit, bro.
They gonna split the pie with her.
Huh?
They gonna split the pie with her.
Who?
Hell no.
The bullies?
Hey, give me your cut. Good job.
That what? They gonna be like, girl, you a billionaire already. Thank you.
They're going $1 million for your trouble.
Huh?
That's Trump changed her.
Right.
I
You-
stopped
you
showing
told
up
these
for a million.
old
I
white
saw make you
dudes-
300.
That's a nice night out on the Super Bowl on the NFL for her.
Damn.
No,
She got to pay that for the suite, so just give her a free suite. There you
no,
go.
that's comped already.
That's already come. They took care of that.
Exactly.
They
So
not-
that's her million.
They
That's all
not
they
breaking.
need.
They
There you
not
go.
breaking nobody off, bro.
You know,
That's just collateral. They not breaking
Jerry-
nobody off. Not
Jerry and
them.
Jimmy ain't gonna
Fuck no.
sign off on that.
She probably got some brown paper bag money.
Nah.
Yeah, under the
She not
table,
getting broke off.
little briefcase.
You don't think they gave her a suite though?
Man, that
They gave her
definitely
that suite.
2.5 ain't shit. Here.
They
That's a
gave
drop
her
in the
that
bucket. I guess that's a nice night out.
2.5 for
had
what
to
we
pay
about
for
to
this-
get.
McCaffrey ain't bringing 300 million.
McCaffrey had to pay for this suite.
McCaffrey
No,
ain't bringing that
McCaffrey
much.
girl had to pay for that suite.
She
Nice
ain't paid
night
for
out.
that shit. He paid for it.
Hell no, he ain't pay for that shit.
I wouldn't pay for that shit.
They said they wasn't paying for it. Until this girl came out and said, I got it.
That's ridiculous.
Cause his mom was basically saying they can't afford that. She had to prove. She had to be like, all right, I got somebody.
They can
I got somebody.
They,
Let me buy
they,
this
they,
suite.
They can
basically,
afford
they're
that
basically
shit.
saying you gotta, in order for you to enjoy this event, you have to you gotta be a 7-figure earner.
Yeah, 100%.
That's a
There's no
spectacle. That's
casual
what they
fans
want.
that go in
Yeah,
there.
it's a
I
spectacle.
was talking about this at work. And I said it to Dom and them. We was playing the game last night. The lowest seat total, the highest seat, obviously the nosebleed. The lowest ticket price is like $6,800.
That's double last year. Like last year it was like $3,000, wasn't it?
Why is it 68? Is it Vegas?
Yes.
That's the only reason.
It's Vegas. You're gonna be in the same
Building.
place as Taylor Swift.
Thank you.
Patrick Mahomes is on the field, and the 49ers is one of them
Story
names in
franchise,
there.
yeah.
So everything just worked out beautifully for them.
Somebody, I was on TikTok. Somebody had broke down like they didn't do the suite life.
Yeah.
They broke down the highest ticket price for the front row to the lowest. I think the lowest, it was like, to fully experience, have a good time, it was like almost 80 G's.
Yep.
So room,
That's like you
tickets,
and one other person.
yeah.
And it's a wrap.
parking, food, and then the high seats, it was like almost 500 grand
That's crazy.
It's wild.
for a weekend.
It's so unfair though. Like I can't imagine being a Chiefs fan, like just a normal dude.
I can never go to the Super Bowl.
For the whole regular season,
Yeah.
been to every playoff game, but as soon as they get to the Super Bowl, I can't fucking go because I can't afford it. That's fucked up. I gotta go win the ticket. I gotta go get.
So basically,
be
this
a
game
Make-A-Wish.
is for all our sponsors and their families and their workers. It's for them. Hey fans, thank you for everything that you did the previous 17 games of the year. We appreciate that. But we're gonna go muck it up with our ilk.
The previous 20.
Hopefully you can make
imagine
it.
Detroit was in there.
Hopefully you can make it.
Like all those fans die hard.
They got some money in Detroit. Fords out there, they got some money. The Chryslers out there, they got some money.
They weren't
I
at
don't
the
know.
games though. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that's most for every fan base. I'm just saying like the fans really rocked out with the Lions this year. Like that energy in there was crazy.
Especially if they got
That, just to not be able to go to
Especially
the
they got
Super
on
Bowl is
SeatGeek.
fucking nuts.
Look it up, bro.
What's your seat you talking about?
It might hurt your eyes not to close your laptop. For fucking
It's crazy.
that shit is just it's so unfair though. Like come on, you can't
I've
give a
been-
discount
bro,
for
I've
the
been
season
saying-
ticket holders at least. You've been to all these games.
Yeah, comp me out, bro.
Yeah,
Just give me a little discount on the ticket.
Ain't no $1,000 seat section. I'll pay $1,000.
Tickets as low as $5,726.
As low of. like that's a steal.
right. You're sweet for that much. And you sitting in the back of the
You can't even see anything, right? You can't even see nothing.
You at the top with the flame.
Right. Face burning on.
Yeah, like bro, right next to the
Nigga,
where they open the shit up. You right next to
Oh,
it.
if you get your ticket off SeatGeek, you can put it on the
Carlotta?
payment plan. Yeah.
Man, get the fuck on.
What is it? 4 months?
Yeah, it's 4 payments.
4 payments?
4
So if you go ahead and grab that
So four
$8,000
payments of
season,
$1,000.
that $8,000.
So there goes your rent.
Right, gone.
$8,000 ticket. You can make wow. Wait a minute. This is 12 payments. So
Oh, okay.
so you can
I
get.
gotta pay off the bowl for the rest of the year.
You in Super Bowl debt every year. You go every year.
That's tough.
$1,400 in interest, total of $18,000. Man, you just bought a car.
That's what they were saying.
And your
To
team
go to the bowl, you buying a new Camry.
and your team lost on top of all that.
Yeah, now I'm on 18 G's.
Niggas
We
sick.
lost.
Like you a Broncos fan. You show up to that Seahawks Super Bowl. They get a safety first place. They bought a car to get here.
Boy.
You looking at your account, why they getting smacked? The amount of points they got is the same in your account. And you fucked up.
And
That's terrible.
the Broncos fans was at that Super Bowl, bro.
And yeah, and then one. Oh my god.
31 G's on the 50-yard line.
That's crazy.
That's a new fucking car.
That's how much.
Off the lot.
That's how much some people make in a year.
Some people, yeah.
They gonna get it. People gonna buy it.
That's sick. NFL, y'all gotta do better.
I'll be at the house.
They is doing better.
Right.
I guess
It's about
others got to
paper.
do better, huh?
Right. Right. Everyone else got to do better.
That America won't let us do that.
Go
It's
go read my book. Go buy
it's
my
a-
book and get better, man.
It's a cap on certain people.
Yes.
He said we are doing better. They gotta get better.
That's crazy. It's crazy to say.
That's funny.
All right. Well, that was fun. So I guess we got to do a pick 'em, or because we didn't.
We already-
pick 'em,
Everybody already
I
picked.
didn't write it
so-
down.
So I'm
I don't
out.
have anything. I don't have anything written down.
Pick the Lions.
No, but we just picking for the game. We already
Oh.
picked for the game. You said Chiefs.
Did
So
I?
did Justo said Chiefs. I think you said Chiefs.
No, he said Niners.
Okay, said Niners.
Chill.
The spike's still heavy.
Oh, for sure.
I ain't mad at it.
That pick Chiefs, bro.
They been the villains to
Oh,
dog.
you can pick. The game ain't happened yet, so you can change your pick if you want. I'm on the Chiefs.
I got the Niners, man.
I'm about to go with Brock Purdy in now.
So
Brock Purdy throws for 4
The
touchdowns.
Niners gonna run the ball.
So question, yes they will.
And they're not going to
Sorry,
stop
man.
running the ball either.
Come on, it's still too
I'm
soon.
just saying.
It's still too soon, bro.
So if Pat wins,
They got the best running back in the league, huh?
If Pat win this game and get another Super Bowl in this ring, where did that put him? In your ranks?
Right where he already is.
Where he at?
As far
He's
as the
3 for me.
trajectory, he's on 3-2.
He's 3 for me.
3-2 to Tom
You
Brady.
already?
Who? Brady and Montana?
Yeah.
That's what Pop said.
Sheesh.
I'm not gonna do it.
Where you gonna put him?
Nope, I don't feel like arguing. Move on. Not gonna do it.
What about you?
I'm going to wait till the cement dry.
3.
It's noisy out there. Now pull that door. There's no more recording. I'm going to wait till the cement
Yeah,
dry.
talk to him.
I'm gonna get
He said,
involved in all
he's
that.
asking where you have him at.
I mean, is he in the all-time discussion already?
If he wins 3,
Yeah.
Who else has won 3?
Terry Bradshaw.
Conveniently, that's the first name you say, but he's 3 on your list. But keep going.
They got more than 3.
Yeah, who got 3 or more?
Terry Bradshaw.
Aikman.
Mm-hmm.
Troy. Yep.
I mean, are we slowly basing this off of Super Bowls?
That's what it sounds like.
No.
Montana. Brady.
It's not.
I think that's it. How many Elway got? 2 or 3?
2.
Okay. Damn, yeah, I think that's good.
So where you have him at?
3 is crazy right now. Cause
Why?
let's say he gets his 3rd one. Just like Troy Aikman won 3 real early,
Yeah.
and Troy never got back.
But Troy Aikman not passing.
So this is why I agree with EB. Can we wait for his? Can we? Nigga ain't even hit 10 years yet,
Yeah.
and y'all got him at
But
3
you know,
all
you know,
time.
people don't want to wait though. You know how people going, they go.
But he's dominant though.
Is he better than
And
Peyton?
so is Troy
Is
Aikman.
he better than Peyton?
In the clutch, yeah.
Right now, this early.
In the clutch.
Yeah.
In the clutch. Like I didn't see this before. I didn't see Peyton trick off games. He the number 1 seed. First game after the bye week, and he losing.
Can I ask this controversial question? Was the fix in back then?
Could be.
What
But-
you mean?
But I don't know.
Fix
Oh, that's hard. to
Payton
say.
was great for the league. Why not fix shit for him to be?
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Why not fix shit for him to?
Maybe one convenient.
So where would you have him at? Just answer the question so I can
I'm
see.
just waiting for the
so I can
cement to
see
dry.
where our discrepancy is.
Bro, he is. I've already said this multiple times. Pat Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league right now, bar none, hands down. But to put him 3rd all time already, he could literally fall off a cliff after this Super Bowl.
So where you got him at?
Right now,
Yeah.
I give him top 10.
I'm just okay. So okay.
I give him top 10.
That's fair.
I give him top 10. Like,
That's fair.
top 10. Because, bro, he could literally fall off the face of the earth next year. Troy Aikman won 3-2. 92, 93, 95. And how many did he win after that?
Was he like the best quarterback, undoubtedly in the league at the time?
That's 3 in what, 4
Was
years?
he the best
No,
quarterback,
he was not.
undoubtedly at the time? That matters.
He was not.
It's a combination. Stop trying to
Brett
to do that to me.
Brett Favre hadn't won shit yet.
Brett Favre won 3 MVPs in a row. Won 1 Super Bowl.
Steve Young only won 1.
Right.
Went to 2 Super Bowls in a row.
You only got 1.
John Elway was past his prime. We're approaching it during that time.
The thing is, it's just his trajectory that he's on, John. What you saying is correct. He could fall off a cliff, but
That's
it's
not
just
what y'all
projections,
saying, though.
John. It's
That's
just
not that
projections.
projection.
We talking
If we
about,
wanted to wait
We're
until the end of
talking-
his career, then that's what we would
that's
do.
why I
You
say I'm
can
waiting
say
for the
that about
cement to dry.
everybody.
I'm waiting for the cement to dry. This is a violent game. He never be heard from again. Like, I mean, it's a good
What
point.
if he just retires after this?
Then he'll stay where he at.
And where's that? For you, because you answered the question.
Bruh, he's either in top 10 or right outside my top 10.
All time.
If he stopped right now,
For
this is if he stopped
six
right
years. So he had better. So his 6-year run is better than Manning's career, Elway's career.
Because y'all said it's just not about balls. It's all it's an encompass of everything.
Montana's career.
I ain't say all that. I'm just asking questions.
It's an encompass of everything. Peyton Manning has the most MVPs in NFL history,
Right.
and before Tom had to play 7 more years to catch him.
Facts.
Peyton Manning held every passing record in the world.
And just
So y'all saying Pat Mahomes 6 years is better than that?
Nobody said that.
Y'all just had this nigga at 3. Stop telling me nobody said that.
That's what
Y'all
I'm
niggas just had him, and I
Why
didn't
you
want to
saying-
do
why you
this.
saying
Niggas
y'all?
just had him at 3.
Why you saying y'all get so aggressive? Only
Yeah, I
Justin
said-
said that.
I would take.
And we only asking questions. Calm down, bro.
I would take Pat Mahomes 6
Relax,
years
bro.
over Manning's career. It's my
And this is why I didn't want to do this.
But you
This
got,
is
you
why
got,
I didn't
you got
wanna
the
do
same
this.
number of bowls.
Niggas believe Pat will win more rings, more MVPs.
He said
It's
if he
still
wins
early.
this, that's
We
3.
thought Brian would win more too, and he did.
That's true.
The Browns should have 10 of them bitches in
Listen,
this
I'm the
matchup.
one that said 3. If he wins this one and he fucking retires after, I would take his career over Peyton Manning's career.
I know. I
And
said.
wait.
I said. This is what his father said. I would put him top 5 right now. Well, if he wins, like y'all said,
I don't think that's wild.
I don't think it is either. He's having one of the greatest starts to a quarterback career in history.
He's having the best start next year.
Yeah, like
And his playoff numbers is
Insane.
on
And
a lot of them other
and
niggas.
it's not on the
fall
back
off the
of
wire.
defense like we say for Brady. And he's been the best quarterback in the league since
not.
since his start.
This year ain't.
what?
We have to, if we gonna do this, we have to encompass everything. I'll give you the first 5 years, but this year
That's
ain't.
1 for 6. I'm talking about how you blame Brady. You don't take away 3 years rings because of the defense. That's what I'm talking about. It's not on the same level. 5 of the 6 years, it was him. I'm taking. If he wins another one, I'm taking his career over Peyton Manning.
All right.
I'd rather have that one.
Are we going next? I'm gonna talk about
Yeah, this shit deep.
I want to talk.
Yeah, I mean, because
It's hard. I get what John's saying
Come on,
though. I
man.
get
Let's move on. Let's
The
move
cement
on.
not dry.
Let's move on, because it's just about the rings. Let's just move on. Because y'all can't tell me
not.
6
It's
years
not just
is
about the
better than
rings,
fucking
okay.
15 of greatness.
No, we not saying that, John.
And
Can't Pat Mahomes get 15 years?
That's
why this
person should
I
be
said,
answering
Can we
right
move
now.
on, please?
That's
Because
why I said,
y'all
ask
doing
this
it again.
question.
Y'all contradicting yourself. Y'all not
I
saying
don't
that. Y'all
have-
saying his 6 years is better than that 15.
No one
They're
said
not
that.
saying that.
No one
I'm
said
saying
that. No one saying that.
Justin's saying that.
I'm talking about trajectory. This is why I don't like comparing old players who are done and someone that's still young in their career with 6. We just talking about where he at right now. He on a trajectory to be top 3, top 5.
I mean, if you break it down to that whole multiple Super Bowls and all that, the list is very short. There's only 13 men that has 2 or more, so it's not a long list in the first place.
And when it come to Mahomes, it's not just about Super Bowls. He puts up ridiculous numbers.
So you can say that about a lot of quarterbacks then.
And he has the Super Bowls, and he's in another Super Bowl.
Oh, okay, I get that, but the sample size is so small, and we're talking about all time. So in the 78 plus years of this game, this 6-year-old player is better than some 15, 20-year pros at the same position. When the game is completely different, the defensive looks were totally different, calls were different. You wasn't getting flags for putting your fingertip in the fucking helmet when Peyton Manning was going out there winning Super Bowls.
Peyton
Either.
Manning was getting calls. And this is the era he played in. You can't hold that against him.
Again, and this is why you can't really even
His
have this
resume
argument.
speaks for itself. His
I'm
resume
not
speaks
knocking
for
the
itself.
resume.
No one's knocking that.
Y'all are knocking everybody else's.
How?
So I mean,
Comparing greatness. See, like I said, that was a bad resume. I would just rather have Patrick Mahomes' career right now if he wins another bowl than Peyton Manning's. Dom had just said how many letdowns we had with Peyton Manning. That hasn't happened for Patrick Mahomes.
I don't think they
He's
gonna
been
let it.
consistently
I don't
dominant.
think they gonna let it happen.
That's your opinion.
The way this shit panning out, cheating or not,
I mean, he lost to Tom.
He was number one
right? That's what I'm saying.
for a reason.
For whatever reason,
And then what? Joe Montana 4-0,
that's pristine
right? If we going to
and 100% better than 80%. Yeah. So you're talking about who's better? He's gotten to the game 4 times and never lost it. Yeah, I got the more. It's the same argument about the other guy in the NBA. That he gets knocked down for. Or can't even be in the conversation if you talk to a lot of these fucking players and former players.
Yeah, that's funny.
Because he outlasted all of their ass.
That's funny.
I beat your ass when you played, and I'm still kicking ass now. And now you mad.
Listen, bro. This is why I didn't want to do this, because I knew it was gonna be hella goalpost move. Can we move on?
Caps talk, baby. Maybe this will make you happy.
15-1, man.
Say the Cavs go. I mean, I ain't got that much to say, bro. It speaks for itself.
Hottest team in the league. Not even hottest team in the league.
I want to talk about this. What is an MVP? I think we've had this talk before, but I have to learn. Is this just a stat award,
Most valuable player.
or is it really something else?
Most valuable player.
Because in the last 7 or 8 years, it's been a stat award.
It's best story. That's it.
Well, we all know how the media likes to do it, but my personal opinion for description for MVP is the most valuable player on his team. Pretty much the player that does the most with the least, that took his team the farthest, should be the most valuable player. Because without him, the team is probably a lottery. But with them, they're first or second or third round, maybe a championship team. That's what I think of the MVP
So you
should.
think that Russ earned his MVP?
I would think yes. I think he did. He did something that only Oscar Robertson has done, and without him, that team wouldn't be in the playoffs or anything. And he did all he could, even though he went out in the first round exit, but he did all he could.
Regular season award.
It's definitely a regular season award, for sure. But he got the most out of that team. Second best player was Oladipo. No disrespect to Oladipo, because when he went to Indiana, he did ball out. But during that time with the Thunder, I mean, shit, I think it was averaging about 13, 12 points.
I think they should start talking about the MVP and the rankings and the power rankings after the All-Star break.
I can agree with that.
Yes.
They get a lot of time.
2 weeks into the season, you're already talking about MVP.
Yeah, that's correct. They just need something to talk about.
So
And a lot of that is going on based off last year, because they're not talking about.
what's going on this year?
Yeah.
Because
It's just like when they do the Heisman candidates for the next year, they're projecting
right.
based off what they seen last year.
They seen the year before, because obviously now Embiid is not going to be in consideration because he's not going to play 65 games because he's out indefinitely. No one knows what the timetable is. But you turn around in the league, and Luka Doncic ain't doing nothing no different than he did the years he didn't win MVP. So I don't know how that's impressive. But you look around the league, and you see nobody thought New York and Jalen Brunson was going to be doing this shit.
Right.
He deserves to be in the
You see what I'm saying?
for sure.
And the Cavs.
Nobody knew Shea was going to ball out.
Shea,
Who
100%.
had Minnesota in the top 3 in the West?
Nobody.
And I meant to say that when I was listening to last week. I meant to say we didn't say nothing about Ant. And to be in an MVP conversation.
Right.
He deserves it too.
And then, you know, my homerism's gonna be exposed here, but
Justo said it.
Nah, I agree.
no one saw Donovan taking the damn keys to the Bentley and actually driving that bitch.
The fans outside of here didn't think that. So yeah, 100%.
Like, this vehicle has a legitimate V12, and I have the floor to the pedal to the floor. You can't catch me. You can't catch me. You might be able to catch me because you drive a Bugatti, but that's something different. But put that Hemi shit to the side. You're not keeping up.
And unfortunately, if Tyrese didn't get hurt, I think they'd still be winning games and he'd still be making his case.
He would have a clause.
Mhm.
But to your point, what they did last year, Yoke, Luka, Giannis.
But don't do Yoke like that. Because they still winning. And he's still that guy.
But it's two teams higher than him in the West. Though.
Yeah,
They're just not being talked about.
And then you gotta
It's top
put
three.
Kawhi in there.
I feel like that's a threshold, and Kawhi is in there.
The top four. You gotta put Kawhi in there. Cause I mean, that train could be all the way off the
I would
track.
say Shea should be over Yo.
I don't disagree. I'm
You
just
said
saying.
Shea last week.
No, for sure.
I'm
not
just saying
Yo
him
didn't
being
say
in the
that.
conversation isn't crazy.
No, not at
But
all.
like for like the past 4 years, it's been a 3-player race. They're trying to make it seem like with Embiid, Yoke, and Giannis.
But
But it's not that.
But just like
Not this year, no.
but just like they give MVP fatigue, I feel like they should have MVP fatigue on Yoke now.
They probably do. He's
Yeah,
not.
that shit-
I mean, he's probably front runner if you look on Instagram or something. But I just feel like the vibe around having the conversation basketball, no one's like locked in on Jokic being an MVP.
I mean,
It's-
Embiid was locked. I
But
feel
he was
like
averaging 36. He was doing like what Harden was doing.
he had better numbers this year than he did last.
That's
year.
what I'm
So
saying.
if B would have kept on that the
Yeah,
trajectory,
but he earned
Yeah,
that. But he was like
yeah,
dominant. He was
yeah,
supremely
yeah,
dominant.
No,
That's
fact.
different.
That's right.
But these guys, they're all on the same level. They're all playing at the same level. None of them fucking play defense.
It's
Go
new
out
blood.
there and fucking.
It's
They
new
all
blood.
score and their teams are good. It's valid. I feel like they're
I think it's wide open this year, though.
especially with the 65 games. So they knocked out the Giant. I think it's a good race, and I think a lot of people have a lot of cases, but
We got a whole another half of the season though,
It's a
so
long way to
it's
go.
gonna shake out.
All Star is what,
Yeah.
2 weeks away?
Yeah.
It's gonna shake out.
like Brunson definitely deserves some
He
votes.
definitely deserves some votes. for
Donnie
sure.
deserves votes. Shea deserves votes. And
I mean, these are all first place votes dudes. In my opinion.
And
Yeah. But you know, when you look at some of these headlines and Donovan's outside the top 10, I think to myself,
that
like,
was
what are-
insane
what
when I
are
seen
we-
that
what are we-
shit.
what are
They had
we-
him like 11.
where are we measuring this by?
Yes.
That's crazy.
What
And
are we measuring this by?
And then someone said it's because his lack of success in the playoffs recently.
Man,
that has
I'm like,
nothing to do with this
that got nothing to
year.
do with this year.
Right.
that
I'm
shit
like,
that shit never matters.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Nah, that's fine.
For a regular season award, you talking about playoffs?
From last year though.
I mean, the goalpost is currently out of the stadium. It's not even in the bitch no more.
What about Tatum?
He ain't doing nothing he did last year.
Still MVP numbers.
Still, yeah, but I mean, like,
It's a storyline then.
it is, but
It's a part of it.
they've been the favorites.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like that story of like that guy that took the jump, his team's taking that jump as well.
They were
That's
number-
why Shea's here.
they
That's
were
exactly
number-
why Shea's
They were
here.
number one in the East last year. I mean, it's no new news.
Right.
You better win with that $500
I
million.
think that's
roster.
consistent. I think that's consistent though with how MVP's been voted on.
If that's the
There's
old
definitely better
that's
stories
the
to
old guard. This ain't been an old guard in 20 years.
Not 20.
I think it's some outliers.
Because the Broncos winning that bitch and he won the number one seed. Was like Dirk was like the last official, one of the last official ones was the best player on the best team, the best record, allegedly.
Steph won it 2 years in a row with the number one.
Okay, there you go.
Well, Steph's second one's valid. That first one's iffy. He should have won that. Steve Nash got his.
Number one
With them
seed.
shitty ass numbers.
Yeah, terrible numbers.
He changed the game.
Did he?
That's what they told me.
Oh,
2 and
okay.
2.
Who told you that?
That's what they said. That's why he won the first one. And the second one was egregious.
This is revolutionary
Who is they?
offense.
Because
He revolutionized the
I saw
basketball.
Tim Hardaway them doing the same shit in the early 80s, late 90s, early 80s.
What?
You know what I'm trying to say? Oh, okay. He's Canadian too. You
I
had a
feel like
question?
that's good for one, but two is
what
drastic.
I just said. What I just said.
No, I know.
I said the second
I'm
one is
doubling
agreed.
down.
I will give him
I'm
the first.
doubling down on your
I always
point.
say this. Steve Nash. Listen. The Suns.
Even Shaq
They
said
won
the shit.
60 games, bro. They
Even
won
Shaq
60
gave him
games.
one. Shaq
You have
was
to come on.
Yeah, Shaq gave him
The
that.
first one,
third
cool.
one.
The back-to-back.
Yeah, that's crazy.
No. Hell no.
It had been a while since Larry Bird had won it.
Hell, y'all had. Look, y'all went Steve Nash, Dirk Nowitzki.
They had 3 in a row.
You have to take it back.
Man, come on.
Yeah, like we gotta show some white boys some love.
And everybody's foreign.
They were setting the stage.
Larry Bird is the last American-born white male to win MVP.
Larry Bird is clear. He not one. Larry Bird is clear.
All right, Space Jam. But no, the second Steve Nash second one is OD. Dirk definitely deserved it.
Yeah,
07.
he bought that year. His numbers went better than LeBron's, but he bought that year.
They were number 1 seed in the West. He was
That
gonna
was-
get that over Bron.
That was the old guard. But yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. Mobley is doing what the people wanted him to do. Shoot the 3. He's making 3s now.
I got a question about that 07 season. We gonna finish this stuff.
I think Darius Garland is currently just doing his job. He's not trying to do too much. Coming back.
He's working his way back
That's
in.
Kobe's year.
No, Kobe wanted to next year. When he
So,
went to the
I like going from
MVP. Oh, wait.
the play-in to the 2 seed.
07.
I like that a lot. Go Cavs.
Not too many people can say they clicking like that.
I like what I'm seeing here.
No, it's beautiful.
9 in the last.
I didn't
10.
like how close this game was with Washington tonight.
They
but,
played
you
their
know,
fool tonight. Yeah. They weren't hungry into the end.
We going into the fourth quarter up 2. I ain't like that.
But I like how you win 8 in a row, you lose 1, you come back out and win 7 in a row. That's taking care of business.
That shows how good of a team you are.
They got
That's
Brooklyn
consistent,
tomorrow
it's
on the
not a
back to back.
fluke.
So maybe they were saving a little bit.
I hope so.
It better be.
Brooklyn will come to play like they always do. So
They'll melt in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. The scores be like 99 to 80. We be up 1 going to the third, and now it's 99 to 80.
Or
It's
they'll
like,
shoot the bed for the
was
first 3 quarters
77.
and then try to score 40
It's like
in
our
the
third
last
quarter's
quarter.
in the
I was
right.
just saying that. I was
It's
like,
our
how
third
we
quarter's
in
in
the
the
right?
right. 3 points.
Bro, I still can't get over that, bro. It was right there. You look up, it's 70 to 45. Like, bro, what just happened?
No, but this
I'm watching
feels
the next
feel
game.
different than it felt last year in terms of the how they're winning games and all of that. It's coming together quite nicely. So
can they catch Boston?
yeah,
Can they catch Boston?
This race, man. These conferences are loaded, man.
I'm loving the parity
You don't
in the
think we
West.
can
Though.
catch
I ain't gonna
they,
lie.
they
I'm
only
loving
play,
the parity in the
they
West.
only 5 games back, and they play Boston 3 more times.
I don't think he catch balls.
Can Boston catch Boston? I ain't sold.
I'm just
Well, I'm sold on regular season Boston.
No, for sure.
I ain't sold on this version of them either.
I ain't scared of Boston.
They don't-
Shouldn't be. I don't think you should be scared of anybody in the league right now.
Nobody. I don't look up there and say, "Oh, I'm scared of them." Let's avoid them.
No, I am with Justo back on this point. Nobody has that team that be like, oh shit.
Yeah. I mean, they may be hot. Like, people might not want to play the Cavs right now. People might not want to play the Knicks when Brunson's healthy. But, like, I don't think any team is looking at another team like, dang, we
Like
can't
going,
compete
they
with them.
going onto the court like, damn, we know we about to lose tonight.
Yeah. Unless you're in Charlotte. They're watching.
Shout out to Terry, man. He had to get
Man,
the fuck
I know
out of
he's
there,
just
bro.
ecstatic.
Probably down there wearing linen and everything.
Always
I'll
on
be out
places
there
he
in
can go.
ethnic draws just
It's only
every
certain
day.
places you can
So
go,
come on,
man.
boy. I'll be walking to the facility in my drawers.
And Pat will make you run 100 laps before you start.
Why? I'm on time. I gotta put on practice shit to come
I got my
practice.
knee pads on. Pause.
Conduct detrimental to the team.
I got
How?
my knee
Because I
pads
came
on.
to practice in my drawers?
Yes.
And we in Miami. Niggas wearing Speedos out here.
They're not a part of the National Basketball Association.
Bruh, it don't matter what I'm wearing to practice. I'm here on time, right?
That's
Dom
Miami
said that
attire.
ain't he said that ain't he culture.
That's
That
not
ain't
heat culture. They don't.
That's
They,
Miami attire.
That's not Heat
That's
attire.
Miami life.
That's not Heat attire.
Bro, what does it matter when I wear it to
emo
practice?
Jimmy Heat culture? It's
Thank you.
It's extension Jimmy Heat culture? Hell no.
That's a media day.
That's the practice.
That's not a hand.
That's Heat culture.
That
That's
shit's
part
out
of
of
the team.
hand.
That's
That
contract.
represents them. Every time they put a picture of Miami Heat, it's crazy
With
right
a
there.
bang. I hate it.
Hold on, that is Heat culture.
No, it's not.
Who's the face of the Miami Heat?
Pat Riley.
Pat Riley, right.
Player wise,
Pat Riley.
Dwayne Wade.
Alonzo Mourning. I was trying to get away from it. I was trying to get away from it.
That's good.
So why can't my nigga wear his Ethica draws?
That's good.
Right.
We proving your point. That's Heat culture. We proving your point, John. That's Heat culture.
I don't agree with that.
Oh, no, you dapped him up. Fuck out of here.
That is absolutely right.
That is facts. Big facts.
Fuck out of here.
I didn't
You
even
just
think about
dapped him
that.
up.
I was about to die in the Pat Riley thing. I ain't thinking about that. You right, man. You right.
That was a good
My
point.
nigga can wear his Ethica drawers with his socks and then come to practice. If I'm on time, it
With some
shouldn't matter what I'm
flip-flops.
wearing to practice. I'm here.
Got a beater on with my
I ain't come to practice in it. I mean, I ain't go out to practice in it. I came to practice, changed into my shit. I'm on the flow now.
But look. It's all, look.
When I come and leave in, it shouldn't matter. As long as I'm
I'm
here
a
on the
civilian
court.
at that
So
point.
you gonna wear that to the game too?
If I
They can't have you. They can't have you.
Nigga, you see what Russell Westbrook nigga came down here in a motherfucking the motherfucking flagger outfit on, bro. Get the fuck out of here. I can wear what the fuck I want in the NBA now.
You can't just wear your.
Bro, you see what these niggas be wearing, bro. James Harden came with a fishnet turtleneck on one game.
Nasty.
Niggas can wear whatever they want.
Man, you can't pay me enough money to wear some of the shit these boys be wearing.
Man,
You can't tell me that.
I think they are getting paid money to wear this
Yeah, they
shit.
are.
I think they are getting
They
paid
get paid
money
for that.
I'm still
Hey, man,
tripping
where-
off
where
that
my-
Kyle
where it is?
Kuzma.
Bruh,
some of them are.
when the red boots came out, my
And
nigga
some of
Shay
these
had the
get
red
fired.
boots
Some
on,
just wanna
and
be
the
that guy.
jeans was about this wide, my G.
He had the Michael Jordan jeans on.
Man,
Times two.
What? That's just hilarious.
Yeah.
Like,
You look
So like I said,
Shay-
next year whatever the fuck they
Shay
want.
got some questionable outfits, but he's stepping into that fashion icon, so he might be getting paid to wear that.
No, he
I-
definitely is.
Them big
I don't
ass
see
boots.
Kuzma's on magazine no more. He probably could be
Hey,
wearing shit.
Kuzma.
To me, fashion
Kuz
is.
getting the bag.
To me, fashion is.
Kuz
Nigga
getting
wearing
the bag.
Sasquatch sweaters and shit.
Kuz getting the bag.
Hey,
Bro, the sweater
he
was-
gotta be, some of that shit he's wearing. Somebody gotta be paying him to wear
The
it.
fucking arms was dragging
You can't-
behind
you
him,
can't
bro. That
tell
shit
me.
was crazy.
You going to
This
Neiman
nigga
Marcus or some
16.
kind of consignment shop, you look past one, let me get that.
But you know they do though.
That's
When
what
you
I'm
get to
saying.
that, they be fucking
I
bored.
think
They
they
have
get
money
paid.
and they're bored.
I think
I
they
need to
get paid
stand
to
out.
wear
Oh,
that.
that's fire. I'm about to stand out on that. I'm about to be all over the headlines with this. That's what they want. They love that
They
shit.
get a rise out of that
You
shit.
know people
Pause.
get a rise of that shit.
Mm.
You know some of your kids be wearing some questionable things too. And you be like, why? Because it has a name on it. That's all it is about.
Nah, see, I don't, no.
I got
I'm
these-
in-
I got
I'm
the
in-
same
I'm
shits.
in Cleveland, man, not Pepper Pike.
Fair
So
enough.
I don't see no questionable clothing.
Fair enough.
Dress code. It says dress code. That's St. John's.
Nah, we don't have dress code.
It's
But
just
yeah,
code, it's St. John's.
these kids wear Crocs and slides to school with no coats in the middle of the winter. They're not very smart. in
The
my opinion.
Uggs.
No,
Ugg
that's
slides.
out of fashion now.
Oh, niggas don't write the
Yeah,
Uggs like
yeah,
that?
they rather wear Crocs. They complain about how cold it is outside.
And wearing
They're
Crocs.
wearing Crocs.
How many
That's
pair of
all.
socks do they
Because they
wear?
might have to go outside for recess.
How many pair of
It's
socks?
cold, mister, right? I like, what you got on?
How many pair
Oh,
of socks? do
ankle
they wear?
socks.
But do they double
the-
up,
the-
triple up?
No.
The single
They wear
socks.
the, what's the
in
socks you
winter
wear in
with
the
Crocs on is
summertime? They
crazy.
only come to your ankles, the underneaths. They wear those.
That's crazy.
The
no
new
shows.
socks. The no show. Yeah, I said new. The no show.
Alright, yeah, anything else? You didn't have a question?
Oh yeah. What?
So I was watching All the Smoke. God, who the fuck was on there? It was somebody from the We Believe team. I want to say it was Baron Davis or Al Harrington. So this is when
I got some shit.
so they said if they were to was it Al?
Harrington.
Yeah.
They said if they were to get to the finals, they was gonna smack up whoever came out the East.
That's the dumbest shit I ever heard.
Whoa.
Al Harrington, who did he play for in the finals with?
You know what I'm saying? If they were to, if that We Believe, because Al Harrington was on that team.
For the Pacers?
No,
The We Believe.
the We Believe team, the 07 Warriors.
Warriors.
Oh.
Steven Jackson, Matt Barnes, B. Diddy.
Oh, Brown would have beat them.
They said they would smack this up.
Yeah, Brown would have beat them.
But see, I don't like that. Like, y'all didn't even, wasn't good enough to even get to the finals. So why even fix your lips to say some shit like that?
Well, because they saying that conference championship was the finals because they were
They
the
weren't
two
even in
best
it.
teams.
They got to the second round, didn't
They
they?
got bounced over Utah. It was Utah versus
Oh, they didn't even
Spurs.
make it.
That's
there.
what I'm saying. Like, that's what makes that sound crazy. Like, you didn't even get almost there.
So that's
Like,
even more disrespectful. That means they're saying the Cavs is not even a second round team in the West.
get the fuck
I want to, since we imagine this shit,
Yeah, you're right.
I want to imagine the
Fuck with
2007 where Larry Hughes don't get hurt. That's what I want to imagine.
I just feel like
I just want that.
they wouldn't have that advantage over the Cavs like that. That dog like Cavs ain't supposed
Because
to be there
then
either.
LeBron would have been able to go off for 30 and 40 versus the set defense that boxing one defense that they ran against them.
Cavs had the energy too.
They just couldn't make shots from that series. Some scores was 85 to 87. Them games was close.
Tony Parker was going to fuck bonkers.
That's what I'm saying. I want to imagine the 2007 where Larry Hughes is healthy.
But yeah, I hate that. Not even make it to the conference finals. Talking about if we would have made it to the finals.
And
if
my
we would have made it to the
My
conference.
thing is,
think about that.
all right, put that Cavs team in the West. We make it further than them.
But in my opinion, we had our.
Utah.
Exactly, that's what I'm
We
saying.
would've
So
beat Utah.
what are you saying? Y'all would have beat us in the finals, and y'all didn't even get it.
Well, I know
to
the Spurs
Western
won the
Conference
championship,
Finals.
but
Like,
the
what?
Pistons were formidable. We beat them. In
They not
six.
beating the Pistons.
They're just hanging their hat off.
They're not beating the
series win.
Pistons.
So
The Mavs, okay.
I think that's more LeBron hate because he's still doing.
I just think they're cocky. I mean, they all were on that team, so that was just kicking shit with the.
That was you know
With
what?
the guys.
I would imagine if they would have got any other matchup in the first round, they got Dirk and them, and let's be honest, Dirk and them was soft,
And they say it.
and they got the right matchup.
And they went in there probably cocky. They're the MVP.
Mm-hmm.
So they had fuel.
Right.
They're the MVP and they're going against the Warriors. Like,
I think they won. I think the Mavs had like 67 wins or some
67,
shit like that.
yeah, they won
when
67
you look at
games
that fucking
year.
roster the Warriors had, it's like, yeah, I'm
And
the
it was on
MVP.
that-
I
it
think
was
the
on
Warriors
that
had
Dallas
like
team.
15 out of 17 games to get into the fucking playoffs.
Like,
So yeah, they definitely was right. They caught a lick.
And then they had that dog
And
mentality.
then they said Don Nelson had extra motivation because he used to be the Mavs coach.
It was just a match made in heaven.
This roster is petrifying. Daryl Armstrong, Doug Christie, Eric Dampier, Marquise Daniel, Desanda Jock,
Marquise Daniel was a dog.
Adrian Griffin, he was, Devin Harris, Josh
Kevin
Howard,
Harris was nice too.
Dirk,
And it's the year they coming off the finals.
Josh Paul, Jerry Stackhouse, Jason
They just
Terry,
lost the
Keith
finals
Allen.
with this.
I mean, they got some good players, man, but that's not scary.
That's a solid roster.
They just lost the finals the year before.
It's respectable
It's
though.
definitely
It's
respectable. They
respectable.
won 67 games, of course. That ain't scary. If you jack and you just won a championship and you know how to, you know what I'm saying, and you Baron Davis and you just don't give a damn.
B Diddy.
Right, they had a bunch of dudes that didn't care. They just went out there and
Yeah.
played. And they had a team that thought they were the hot shit, and they got fucking
And this
punched in the
is
mouth.
clearly an offensive mind team.
Their
They
whole
went
team
there
is
and they
just
bought the fight. So
dudes that punch people in the mouth, and that's what happened. That's all they did, and then they lost the next round.
LeBron would average 35 in that series. They won his first
Carlos
championship.
Boozer and Derrick Rose.
Right, like, get the fuck out of here.
Wish we would have seen them.
They would have had no answer for
Oh, and
22-year-old LeBron
AK-47.
James. Andre Karolinko, that's when he dunked on him in the second round. It was pitiful.
Oh yeah, B Diddy did get him.
He ain't get no bounce off of it, but he just got up and
That's crazy, because he's a good defender, too. But
I mean,
B-Diddy was a different dude.
They won that series 4-2.
How y'all feel about last thing? How y'all feel about Stack and Austin Rivers going back and forth?
I ain't seen nothing about that.
Oh, I seen that.
About what?
Stab was corny
So
for
yeah.
I don't understand why he went at him about that.
that. Like, he doing too much, bro. Like,
So this what happened. So, you know, Austin Rivers had a take on Bronny playing with LeBron,
Mhm.
and he was saying he don't want to see Bronny play with LeBron because he don't want that pressure to be on him, and he was trying to compare, like, even though it's not like apples to apples comparison, but him has
And he
to
said that.
Reference. It's a
Yeah.
reference.
He said that, though. He He said it's not the same. I saw what Austin Rivers said, so what did Stack say to him about that?
Stack basically said, Bronny was better than you. You a bum. You trash. Like, nigga, Austin Rivers was the best player in the fucking...
Oh my God, what?
Austin Rivers is a way better high school and college athlete than Bronny is.
Bronny as a prospect right now it's not great.
Austin Rivers was 1-2.
Was that guy.
He was him, right?
Yeah, like...
He was the 6th pick. What is he, the 6th pick in the draft?
No, I think he fell farther than that.
Was it 9? It's like
What
9
year
or
was that?
10. It was like 9 or 10.
He came in with
He was
AD,
top 10. He
wasn't
was for sure top 10. He was like back.
Yeah.
He was for sure top 10. 9 or
He
10.
came in with AD, right?
Was it 80?
He was 10.
Yeah, okay. He was top 10. That ain't nothing to score. Like, come on,
No.
bro. You dragging.
Bronny's not a top 10 pick right
You
now.
dragging it.
No.
And don't get me wrong. I think Bronny is gonna get better and
Yeah,
better and
he
better.
said
Like, I don't
that.
think Bronny gonna be no scrub. Like, he just kind of
He ain't saying nothing
late
bad
bloomer.
about Bronny. He just said, as he's playing right now, it'd probably be detrimental to him if he go play with his fucking father and has all these expectations
Yeah,
and
I
have
agree
these
with that.
comparisons.
And I
He needs
respect
to
that
develop.
because he was being disrespectful in the past, though. He kind of
Right.
walked back from all of that.
Hey, and he cleared
It
everything
was
up.
kind
He
of
was very
hating on
clear.
the bag Bronny was getting. I thought that was kind of that was kind of some sucky
Well,
shit.
to the Bronny point, I listened to Gil on podcast
Fuck
P.
Gil. Gil been blowing down my cat. Fuck Gil. Go ahead, no. Continue.
You don't know this shit about basketball.
On podcast P, and he was saying when he was training Bronny,
He has it.
he has it in him. He
Yeah.
just
It has to be pulled out of him.
Yeah, you gotta pull the dog out of him instead of him just coming to the court like that.
Yeah.
He said he has all the skill to be him.
But we see that. That's it. And Austin Rivers said that. He's very capable. He's a very capable player. It's just if you just look at how he's playing in the games, he's not there yet. He has to find something. Maybe he needs, I don't know, he needs a switch. He needs someone talking shit to him every fucking game. He needs the crowd hating on him. I don't know, but sometimes that could kind of take your love away. If you have all these pressures, you can't just learn to be a basketball player.
The one thing Bronny has though is elite athlete. Like he's an NBA athlete.
He's an athlete and he's smart.
And so also
He knows how to play
with those
basketball.
two things, he just gotta continue to work
And
on
he
his
wants
game.
to guard.
Yeah.
It's just the offensive side that he just needs to hone in. He's a good passer.
He knows how to
He's,
play basketball.
he's not a
Yeah,
dominant
for sure.
passer. Yeah, he's just a good. Offensively, he plays like a role player, like a little bit above a role player, like a
Yeah.
good point guard that you have on your team.
Like will he
Old
ever
school, like
yeah,
that.
old school
Yeah.
play.
will he ever be a superstar? I don't. I feel like he could develop into a. He
knows?
could, but exactly he could. Because when I think about Donovan Mitchell,
Too early to tell.
no, exactly. When I think about Donovan Mitchell, right? Because Donovan Mitchell was a baseball player early on, and he realized he was good at basketball, but he wasn't the bag he got now. The way he can shoot, he wasn't that in high school. He was just a fucking superior athlete. He played. He was like a role player. It was niggas on his team. He wasn't the number one option on his basketball team. He was like the number 3 option, and he wasn't no offensive dude. So I feel like Bronny could develop into that.
Yeah, he definitely
He has
can.
all the resources, all the money. He has.
Austin
He can
Rivers.
still be. You know what I mean? Like.
because they
They
said
writing
that
my young
he
man
only
off.
there because his dad coach. If Bronny got drafted right now in the first round, I'd be like, yeah, he probably only got drafted, and LeBron went there.
Yeah,
I would
but-
have to say that because
I mean-
he's not that great. He's not like world breaking right now.
And
No.
as a lot of these prospects aren't really.
Nah, this is a very underwhelming.
So from this past draft, like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
It's an underwhelming class.
I hope he don't rush it, trying to catch your dad. Cause
I think you should
Stay
a
in
couple
LA,
more
bro.
years. Yeah.
Listen, you were just about to die.
we don't know how
Just
much.
be happy you playing.
Right.
Oh, and the nigga.
We don't know how long Daryl dad gonna play.
That's his dream.
Yeah,
That's his dream to play with you. Don't
Exactly.
Put
Don't
that
put
pressure
that
on
on you. Dad, I appreciate that though, but
And if I'm dad, continue to vet. You had a great program at USC. Develop.
I
Great.
That's what college is
I
I
for.
wouldn't say great.
I mean, it's USC. That's I don't
The
mean like the
university,
basketball.
not
I'm
the
just
program.
saying.
Yeah, the university's great.
You
The
should
program,
UNC or something like that.
But it's more than just basketball. As a young
Kansas.
man, enjoy the college. That's what I'm
That's what I'm
saying.
saying. The university.
Yeah,
I know
like
what
come
you're
on.
trying to say.
He should have went to.
You know, some people don't want to leave college because it's such a great
He
like.
should have went to go be a.
Get that experience. You don't have to go straight to the league out of high school like your dad did.
Boomer.
Y'all niggas is rich already.
UCLA.
Right. There's
Get
no
the full
rush.
experience.
Yeah, I see UCLA. Yeah.
Find what moves you, man.
If we talking b-ball programs, he should have went down the street.
Oh, and correction was
So
60.
where?
UCLA.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about Ohio State.
nigga, I ain't down the street.
I'm thinking you
Oh,
talking
you
about
talking
like
from
Ohio.
here.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm like,
no.
I love Ohio State, but nigga, I'm not going there to play basketball, bruh.
Hey, they look decent this year.
Decent ain't it, nigga. My last name James. I ain't going.
Shit, Brown was about to go to fucking O State. We wasn't shit here when he was here either.
That's different.
Well, that's different.
That's different. My dad played for the Lakers. We out, you know what I mean? It's different.
You got anything else?
And LeBron can go to a program and change it instantly because of who he was. That ain't Bronny don't got that type of pool.
Not yet. That's it.
That's it for me.
CMC MVP, man. Let's go. Niners.
See you after the Super Bowl.
All right, folks, you tuned into the Start 5 podcast. We appreciate y'all for tuning in again. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tune in to wherever you get podcasts. And we can start 5, y'all. We out.
Tell your mother about me.
I thought it was your mama.
No.
Mother.
Getting professional now.